days before and after ovulation, so aim for intimacy during this time. Point 2. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. Nutrition plays a pivotal role in fertility. Incorporate a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats into your diet. Regular, moderate exercise can help regulate your hormones and boost overall well-being. Stress can interfere with ovulation. Practice stress reduction techniques like meditation, mindfulness, or even enjoyable hobbies. Point 3. Maintain a healthy weight. Being underweight can disrupt hormonal balance, while excess weight can lead to insulin resistance and irregular cycles. Aim for a BMI within the healthy range for optimal fertility. Point 4. Avoid harmful substances. Smoking can decrease fertility in both men and women. Quitting is a major step towards improving your chances. Limit alcohol consumption, as excessive intake may affect hormone levels. High caffeine intake has been linked to reduced fertility, so consider cutting back. Point 5. Preconception health check. Before embarking on your pregnancy journey, schedule a thorough health checkup with your doctor. Discuss any pre-existing conditions, medications, or supplements you're taking that could impact fertility. Point 6. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water helps maintain healthy cervical mucus, which plays a role in fertility. Point 7. Timing matters. It's important to remember that pregnancy might not happen right away. Continue trying during your fertile window, but don't stress if it takes some time. Point 8. Communication is key. Openly communicate with your partner about your feelings, concerns, and expectations. Keep the lines of dialogue open throughout the journey. Point 9. Seek professional help if needed. If you're having trouble conceiving, don't hesitate to consult a fertility specialist. They can perform tests to identify any underlying issues and recommend appropriate treatments. Conclusion. Thank you so much for joining us today as we explored these comprehensive tips for increasing your chances of getting pregnant. Remember, each person's fertility journey is unique, so be patient and kind to yourselves. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and hit that subscribe button for more insightful content. Sure, let us break down the key points for each trimester. First trimester, weeks 1-12, early signs and development. Overview of conception and early fetal development. Common symptoms like morning sickness, fatigue, and hormonal changes. Importance of prenatal vitamins and a healthy diet. Weeks 5-8, organ formation. Formation of vital organs and major body systems. Discuss potential early ultrasound and first heartbeat. Weeks 9-12, transition to second trimester. Gradual reduction of some early symptoms. Introduction of prenatal screenings and tests. Second trimester, weeks 13-16, visible changes. Baby's growth spurt and noticeable changes in the mother's body. Announcement of pregnancy to friends and family. Weeks 17-20, gender reveal. Discussion on when and how gender can be determined. Introduction of anatomy scan and potential genetic testing. Weeks 21-24, viability and quickening. Fetal viability milestone. First experiences of fetal movements. Quickening. Third trimester, weeks 25-28, final trimester. Begins. Overview of the home stretch. Importance of monitoring baby's movements. Weeks 29-32, preparing for labor. Discussion on birthing classes and birth plans. Baby shower preparations and nesting instincts. Weeks 33-40, final preparations. Physical and emotional changes in the mother. Signs of labor and when to contact healthcare provider. Packing hospital bag and finalizing birth plan. Postpartum, labor and delivery. Overview of labor stages and delivery options. Postpartum recovery and care for both mom and baby. Newborn care. Basics of newborn care, feeding, and sleep. Emotional adjustments and potential postpartum support. Remember, this is just an outline. Feel free to expand on each point based on your audience and the depth you want to cover.
Title: How to Check a Pregnancy Test, a Comprehensive Guide. 1. Introduction. Welcome to our guide on how to check a pregnancy test accurately. 2. Importance of timing. Timing is crucial for accurate results. Discuss when to take the test for the best outcome. 3. Understanding pregnancy tests. Explain the types of pregnancy tests available, urine tests, and blood tests. 4. Choosing the right test. Guide viewers on selecting a reliable pregnancy test kit. 5. Reading the instructions. Emphasize the importance of thoroughly reading the instructions before starting the test. 6. Gathering supplies. List the necessary items needed for taking the test. 7. Collecting urine sample. Offer tips on how to collect a urine sample properly for the test. 8. Performing the test. Step-by-step demonstration on how to perform the test accurately. 9. Waiting period. Explain the waiting period before checking the results and why it's essential. 10. Interpreting results. Provide guidance on interpreting the results correctly, including what different symbols or lines mean. 11. False positives and negatives. Address factors that could lead to false positive or negative results. 12. Next steps. Discuss what to do after getting the results, whether positive or negative. 13. Seeking medical advice. Highlight the importance of consulting a healthcare professional for confirmation and further guidance. 14. Emotional support. Offer reassurance and support for viewers, acknowledging the emotional impact of pregnancy test results. 15. FAQs. Answer common questions about pregnancy tests, addressing concerns and misconceptions. 16. Tips for accuracy. Provide additional tips to ensure accurate results, such as testing in the morning and avoiding certain medications. 17. Handling results. Discuss how to cope with different outcomes and offer resources for support. 18. Partner involvement. Encourage involving partners in the testing process and decision-making. 19. Test disposal. Guide viewers on proper disposal of used pregnancy tests. 20. Conclusion. Summarize key points, reiterate the importance of accuracy, and offer encouragement to viewers. C-Section Recovery Guide. 20 Essential Tips for New Moms. 1. Introduction. Start by welcoming viewers and acknowledging the commonality of C-sections in childbirth. 2. Immediate post-op care. Discuss the importance of following medical advice for wound care and pain management. Highlight the significance of rest and limited physical activity in the initial days. 3. Incision care. Explain how to clean and care for the incision site. Stress the significance of keeping the incision dry and watching for signs of infection. 4. Pain management. Talk about prescribed pain medications and their proper usage. Suggest non-pharmacological methods like using a heating pad or practicing deep breathing exercises. 5. Activity guidelines. Emphasize the need for gradual reintroduction of daily activities. Recommend avoiding heavy lifting and strenuous exercise until approved by a healthcare professional. 6. Nutrition and hydration. Highlight the importance of maintaining a healthy diet for recovery. Encourage staying hydrated to aid in healing. 7. Monitoring postpartum bleeding. Discuss what is considered normal postpartum bleeding and when to seek medical attention. 8. Emotional well-being. Address the emotional aspects of recovery and potential postpartum emotions. Encourage open communication with healthcare providers about mental health concerns. 9. Follow-up appointments. Stress the importance of attending postoperative checkups. Explain what to expect during these appointments and how healthcare providers monitor recovery. 10. Support system. Discuss the role of family and friends in providing support. Emphasize the importance of seeking help when needed. 11. Breastfeeding after C-section. Offer guidance on breastfeeding positions that are comfortable post-surgery. Highlight the benefits of breastfeeding for both the mother and baby. 12. Scar massage. Introduce scar massage as a technique to promote healing and reduce scar tissue. Demonstrate gentle massage techniques. 13. Resuming intimacy. Discuss the importance of waiting until physically and emotionally ready. Provide tips for comfortable intimacy post-C-section. 14. Postpartum exercise guidelines. Explain when it's safe to start postpartum exercises. Offer examples of gentle exercises to aid in recovery. 15. Birth control options. Discuss contraceptive options suitable for post-C-section recovery. Encourage discussions with healthcare providers about family planning. 16. Warning signs. Outline potential complications and the importance of recognizing warning signs. Stress the need to seek immediate medical attention for any concerning symptoms. 17. Scar appearance. Address common concerns about the appearance of the scar. Provide reassurance that scars tend to fade over time. 18. Returning to work. Discuss factors to consider when planning a return to work. Emphasize the importance of balancing work responsibilities with ongoing recovery needs. 19. Long-term care considerations. Mention the potential for future pregnancies and how that may impact the C-section scar. Discuss any long-term considerations or precautions advised by professionals. 20. Conclusion. Summarize key points. Encourage viewers to consult with their healthcare providers for personalized advice. Remember to tailor the script to your audience and provide a disclaimer to consult with healthcare professionals for personalized advice.
Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have requested, the early signs of pregnancy. Whether you're trying to conceive or just curious, these symptoms could be indicators of an exciting journey ahead. Point 1. Missed period. One of the most common early signs is a missed period. The absence of your regular menstrual cycle could signal pregnancy. Point 2. Breast changes. Pay attention to changes in your breasts. Increased sensitivity, tenderness, and darkening of the areolas might occur. Point 3. Fatigue. Feeling unusually tired or exhausted. Pregnancy hormones can cause fatigue. Point 4. Nausea and morning sickness. Many pregnant women experience nausea, often referred to as morning sickness. It can occur at any time of day and might be triggered by certain smells or foods. Point 5. Frequent urination. Have you noticed yourself visiting the bathroom more often? Pregnancy can lead to increased urination due to hormonal changes. Point 6. Food aversions and cravings. Your taste preferences might suddenly change. Cravings for specific foods or aversions to others could be a sign. Point 7. Mood swings. Hormonal fluctuations during early pregnancy can impact your mood. Don't be surprised if you find yourself feeling emotional or irritable. Point 8. Abdominal bloating. Some women experience bloating or a feeling of fullness in the abdomen. It could be attributed to changes in hormones and digestion. Point 9. Increased basal body temperature. If you've been tracking your temperature, you might notice a sustained rise. This can indicate pregnancy, but it's important to track consistently. Point 10. Implantation. Bleeding. Spotting or light bleeding might occur when the fertilized egg attaches to the uterine lining. It's often mistaken for a light period. Conclusion. Keep in mind that these symptoms can vary widely among individuals. If you suspect you might be pregnant, it's always a good idea to take a home pregnancy test or consult with a healthcare professional for accurate guidance. Outro. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more informative content. Remember, every pregnancy journey is unique, so stay informed and take care of yourself. Until next time.
Conceiving with PCOS, 20 tips for a successful pregnancy journey. 1. Introduction. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're discussing a topic that many women with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, face: how to increase the chances of getting pregnant despite PCOS. 2. Understand PCOS. Briefly explain what PCOS is and its impact on fertility. 3. Consult a specialist. Point out the importance of seeking advice from a fertility specialist or gynecologist. 4. Lifestyle changes. Discuss the significance of adopting a healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet and regular exercise. 5. Maintain a healthy weight. Highlight the connection between weight management and PCOS-related fertility issues. 6. Monitor ovulation. Explain methods for tracking ovulation, such as using ovulation predictor kits. 7. Timing intercourse. Offer guidance on the optimal timing for intercourse during the menstrual cycle. 8. Fertility-friendly diet. Suggest foods that may positively impact fertility for women with PCOS. 9. Stay hydrated. Emphasize the importance of staying hydrated for overall reproductive health. 10. Reduce stress. Discuss stress management techniques as stress can impact fertility. 11. Supplements. Introduce supplements like folic acid and inositol that may support fertility. 12. Medications. Briefly mention medications that may be prescribed to regulate ovulation. 13. In vitro fertilization, IVF. Touch on the option of assisted reproductive technologies like IVF. 14. Acupuncture. Mention studies suggesting acupuncture may aid fertility in women with PCOS. 15. Regular checkups. Encourage regular checkups to monitor progress and adjust strategies if needed. 16. Partners' health. Remind that male fertility is crucial and partners should maintain their health. 17. Educate yourself. Encourage women with PCOS to educate themselves on their condition and fertility. 18. Community support. Recommend joining online communities or support groups for sharing experiences. 19. Patience and persistence. Emphasize that the journey might take time and persistence is key. 20. Closing. Conclude with a message of hope, reminding viewers that many women with PCOS
10 Best Foods for Boosting Fertility in Women. Introduction. Greet your audience and introduce the topic. Mention the importance of nutrition in fertility. Point 1. Fruits and vegetables. Highlight the benefits of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Provide examples of fertility-friendly fruits and vegetables. Point 2. Leafy greens. Emphasize the role of folate in reproductive health. Recommend specific leafy greens like spinach and kale. Point 3. Whole grains. Discuss the benefits of complex carbohydrates and essential nutrients. Suggest whole grains such as quinoa, brown rice, and oats. Point 4. Lean proteins. Explain the importance of protein without excess saturated fats. Recommend sources like poultry, fish, and plant-based proteins. Point 5. Nuts and seeds. Highlight the nutritional value of healthy fats, protein, and minerals. Name specific nuts and seeds beneficial for fertility. Point 6. Fatty fish. Discuss the role of omega-3 fatty acids in promoting fertility. Recommend fish options like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. Point 7. Dairy or alternatives. Stress the significance of calcium and vitamin D for reproductive health. Suggest dairy products or alternatives like fortified plant-based milk. Point 8. Avocado. Talk about the benefits of monounsaturated fats and folate in avocados. Provide creative ways to incorporate avocados into the diet. Point 9. Berries. Discuss the antioxidant-rich nature of berries. Name specific berries like blueberries and strawberries. Point 10. Water. Explain the importance of staying hydrated for overall health and fertility. Encourage viewers to prioritize water intake. Conclusion. Summarize key points. Invite viewers to share their thoughts or ask questions in the comments. Remember to engage your audience, maintain a conversational tone, and include any additional information or personal anecdotes that can enhance the video.
Top 20 Tips for Natural Conception, your ultimate guide. 1. Understand your menstrual cycle. Track your menstrual cycle to identify your fertile days. 2. Healthy lifestyle. Maintain a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and avoid excessive stress. 3. Maintain a healthy weight. Both underweight and overweight can affect fertility, so strive for a healthy BMI. 4. Regular exercise. Engage in moderate exercise to enhance overall health and reproductive function. 5. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Excessive caffeine and alcohol intake can impact fertility, so consume them in moderation. 6. Quit smoking. Smoking can reduce fertility, so kick the habit for a healthier reproductive system. 7. Adequate sleep. Ensure you get enough quality sleep to support hormonal balance. 8. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water to keep your body well hydrated. 9. Nutrient-rich diet. Include foods rich in vitamins and minerals essential for reproductive health. 10. Folic acid. Intake. Take a prenatal vitamin with folic acid to reduce the risk of neural tube defects. 11. Reduce toxin exposure. Limit exposure to environmental toxins that can impact fertility. 12. Know your ovulation signs. Recognize ovulation signs such as changes in cervical mucus and basal body temperature. 13. Optimal sexual positions. Certain positions may increase the chances of sperm reaching the egg. 14. Regular intimacy. Aim for regular intercourse, especially during your fertile window. 15. Reduce stress. Practice stress-reducing techniques like meditation or yoga to promote fertility. 16. Avoid lubricants with spermicidal agents. Choose fertility-friendly lubricants to enhance sperm motility. 17. Limit hot baths and saunas. Excessive heat can negatively impact sperm production, so avoid prolonged exposure. 18. Partner's health matters. Ensure your partner maintains a healthy lifestyle for optimal sperm quality. 19. Medical checkup. Visit a healthcare professional for a preconception checkup to address any potential issues. 20. Patience and persistence. Understand that conception may take time. Stay positive and persistent. Remember, these tips are general guidance. If you encounter challenges, consult with a healthcare professional for personalized advice.
Healthcare needs of pregnant teenagers and their babies. 1. Pregnant teenagers have unique healthcare needs that require specialized care and attention. 2. Prenatal care is critical for ensuring a healthy pregnancy and reducing the risk of complications for both the mother and baby. 3. Teenage mothers are more likely to experience pregnancy-related complications, such as preterm labor and low birth weight babies. 4. Adequate nutrition and regular exercise are essential for the health of both the mother and baby during pregnancy. 5. Teenage mothers may require additional emotional and psychological support throughout their pregnancy and after giving birth. 6. Babies born to teenage mothers are at higher risk of health problems and developmental delays. 7. Early and regular pediatric care is essential for ensuring the health and development of babies born to teenage mothers. 8. Teenage mothers may require education and support in breastfeeding, as breast milk provides essential nutrients and immunity for babies. 9. Family planning and contraception counseling should be provided to teenage mothers to prevent unintended pregnancies in the future. 10. Providing comprehensive healthcare services to pregnant teenagers and their babies is crucial for improving maternal and child health outcomes.
Oh hey everyone, welcome back to, today we have a topic that's close to the hearts of many expecting mothers out there. Maintaining fitness while pregnant. Whether you're a mom-to-be or just curious, this video is packed with tips to keep you active and healthy throughout your pregnancy journey, so let's dive in. Segment 1. The importance of staying active. Pregnancy is not a reason to hit pause on your fitness journey. In fact, staying active during this special time can bring a world of benefits, from boosting your mood to improving your posture and sleep. The advantages are endless, but of course safety is key, so let's talk about the types of exercises that are perfect for moms to be. Segment 2.
Safe and effective exercises. Now, when it comes to exercising during pregnancy, it's crucial to choose activities that are gentle on your changing body. Opt for low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, and prenatal yoga. These not only keep your heart pumping but also help in maintaining muscle tone and flexibility. Remember, always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new workout routine. Segment 3. Tailoring your workouts. One size doesn't fit all, especially when it comes to pregnancy workouts. Tailoring your exercises to your individual needs is key. If you were active before pregnancy, you might be able to continue with modifications, but if you're new to exercise, start slow and gradually increase intensity. Our bodies are incredible, and adapting our workouts ensures a healthy journey for both mom and baby. Segment 4. Listen to your body. Pregnancy comes with its own set of physical changes, and it's essential to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, modify or skip it. This isn't the time to push your limits. Pay attention to your energy levels and give yourself the rest you need. Remember, a happy and healthy mom means a happy and healthy baby. Segment 5. Building a support system. Host. Staying fit during pregnancy is not just about the physical aspect. Point 4s. Greater than. It's also about having a strong support system. Connect with other expecting moms, join prenatal fitness classes, or even involve your partner in your workouts. Having a community around you can make this journey even more enjoyable. Conclusion. And there you have it, tips and tricks to stay fit and active during pregnancy. Remember, every pregnancy is unique, so consult with your healthcare provider to create a personalized fitness plan. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Take care.
Unlocking the secret to boost female fertility. Top 20 foods for improved egg quality. Introduction. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we have an incredibly important topic to discuss, something that many women may find valuable on their fertility journey. We'll be diving into the top 20 foods that can significantly enhance female egg quality. If you're ready to unlock the secret to boosting your fertility, stay tuned. Segment 1. Importance of female egg quality. Before we get into the list, let's understand why female egg quality is crucial for conception. The quality of your eggs plays a pivotal role in fertility, affecting not just the likelihood of conception, but also the health of the baby. Now, let's jump into the first set of foods that can make a positive impact. Segment 2. Dark leafy greens. Our number 1 on the list is dark leafy greens such as spinach and kale. Packed with essential nutrients like folate and iron, these greens promote optimal egg development and overall reproductive health. Add a generous serving of these greens to your diet for a fertility boost. Segment 3. Berries. Next up, we have berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. Loaded with antioxidants, these little powerhouses protect your eggs from oxidative stress, enhancing their quality. Snack on a handful of berries daily to give your fertility a sweet and nutritious kick. Segment 4. Avocado. Moving on to number 3. Avocados. Rich in monounsaturated fats and vitamin E, avocados support hormonal balance and nourish your reproductive system. Incorporating avocados into your diet can positively impact your egg quality over time. Segment 5. Fatty fish. Let's talk about fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, omega-3. Fatty acids found in these fishes are essential for reproductive health. They not only improve egg quality, but also contribute to a healthy pregnancy. Aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Segment 6. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds come in at number 5. Almonds, walnuts, and flax seeds are rich in omega-3s and antioxidants, promoting better egg quality. Snacking on a handful of these daily can be a simple yet effective way to boost your fertility. Segment 7. Quinoa. Quinoa takes the 6th spot on our list. This whole grain, fantastic source of protein and essential amino acids, supporting overall reproductive health. Swap out refined grains for quinoa to give your body the nutrients it needs for optimal eggs quality. Segment 8. Greek yogurt. Number 7 is Greek yogurt. Packed with protein and probiotics, Greek yogurt promotes a healthy gut, positively influencing your reproductive system. Choose the unsweetened variety for maximum benefits. Segment 9. Broccoli. Broccoli, our eighth contender, is rich in folate and other crucial nutrients. It aids in regulating hormones and supporting healthy egg development. Steam or stir-fry broccoli as a tasty and nutritious side dish to boost your fertility. Segment 10. Lean protein. Lean protein sources like chicken and turkey make it to number 9. Protein is essential for overall health, and incorporating lean sources into your diet helps provide the necessary building blocks for optimal egg quality. Segment 11. Eggs. It might sound cliche, but eggs are our number 10. They are a fantastic source of high-quality protein, choline, and antioxidants. Including eggs in your diet can contribute to improved egg quality over time. Segment 12. Citrus fruits. Let's move on to number 11. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits. Packed with vitamin C, these fruits support the production of collagen, a crucial component for healthy eggs. Add a citrusy twist to your diet for a fertility boost. Segment 13. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds claim the 12th spot on our list. These tiny seeds are rich in zinc, a mineral essential for reproductive health. Snacking on pumpkin seeds can contribute to better egg quality and hormonal balance. Segment 14. Beans and lentils. Beans and lentils come in at number 13. These plant-based protein sources are high in fiber and essential nutrients, supporting hormonal balance and reproductive health. Incorporate a variety of beans and lentils into your meals. Segment 15. Sweet potatoes. Number 14 is sweet potatoes. Packed with beta-carotene and vitamin A, sweet potatoes support healthy egg development. Swap regular potatoes for the sweet variety to enhance your fertility. Segment 16. Tomatoes. Tomatoes take the 15th spot. Rich in lycopene, an antioxidant, tomatoes support reproductive health by protecting eggs from damage. Add fresh tomatoes to your salads or enjoy them in cooked dishes. Segment 17. Asparagus. Asparagus claims the 16th spot. This green veggie is loaded with folate, promoting optimal egg quality and hormonal balance. Steam or roast asparagus for a delicious and fertility-boosting side dish. Segment 18. Beets. Beets at number 17 are rich in nitrates and antioxidants. They support blood flow to the reproductive organs, positively influencing egg quality. Incorporate beets into your diet for a natural fertility boost. Segment 19. Lean red meat. Lean red meat makes it to number 18. Rich in iron and zinc, red meat supports overall reproductive health. Choose lean cuts and enjoy them in moderation to enhance your fertility. Segment 20. Water. Last but not least, staying hydrated is crucial for optimal fertility. Drinking enough water ensures proper circulation, supporting the delivery of nutrients to the reproductive organs. So, don't forget to keep yourself well hydrated throughout the day. Conclusion. And there you have it, the top 20 foods to improve female egg quality. Remember, making these dietary changes is a journey, and consistency is key. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more valuable content. Wishing you all the best on your fertility journey. Until next time, take care. Outro. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy and happy. Menopause and Hormonal Changes Guide Tips Intro. Hey there, wonderful people. Welcome back to Healthcare Lover. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects so many incredible women out there. Menopause and hormonal changes. Yes, we're unraveling the mysteries behind those 15 crucial points. So, grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's get started. Point number one, understanding the basics. Menopause is a natural biological process that every woman goes through, typically in her late 40s or early 50s. It marks the end of the menstrual cycle and fertility. But what exactly happens during this time? Let's find out. Point 2, hormonal roller coaster. As women approach menopause, there's a significant drop in estrogen and progesterone levels. These hormonal fluctuations can lead to a variety of symptoms, from hot flashes to mood swings. Ladies, you are not alone in this. Point 3, impact on mood and emotions. hormones play a crucial role in regulating our emotions. During menopause, the hormonal imbalance can contribute to mood swings, irritability, and even anxiety. It's essential to acknowledge and address these changes. Point 4. The infamous hot flashes. The notorious hot flashes. We've all heard about them, but what causes these sudden bursts of heat? Stay tuned as we explore this in point number 4. Point 5. Sleep disturbances. Menopause often brings along sleep challenges. From insomnia to night sweats, getting a good night's sleep can become quite a struggle. But fear not, we'll discuss strategies to help you catch those Z's. Point 6. Weight gain and metabolism. Hormonal changes can affect metabolism, making it easier to gain weight, especially around the abdominal area. But fret not, we've got tips to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle during this phase. Point 7. Bone health. Estrogen plays a crucial role in maintaining bone density. With its decline during menopause, the risk of osteoporosis increases. Let's delve into how to support your bones through nutrition and lifestyle choices. Point 8. Memory and cognitive changes. Some women experience changes in memory and cognitive function during menopause. We'll explore these changes and share strategies to keep your mind sharp. Point 9. Skin and hair transformations. Hormonal changes can impact the skin's elasticity and lead to hair thinning. But worry not, we've got beauty tips to help you embrace and enhance your natural radiance. Point 10. Sexual health during menopause. Let's address the elephant in the room. Changes in hormones can affect libido and vaginal health. We'll discuss open communication with your partner and ways to maintain intimacy. Point 11. Managing stress. Menopause can be a stressful time, but stress exacerbates symptoms. Learn effective stress management techniques to navigate this phase with grace. Point 12. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT. For some women, HRT can be a game changer in managing menopausal symptoms. We'll explore the pros and cons to help you make an informed decision. Point 13. Nutrition and supplements. A balanced diet and specific supplements can alleviate menopausal symptoms. Let's explore the foods and nutrients that can make a positive impact on your well-being. Point 14. Exercise and its role. Regular physical activity can make a significant difference in how you experience menopause. Discover the types of exercises that can boost your mood and overall health. Point 15. Embracing the journey. Menopause is a transformative period, and embracing the changes is key. We'll leave you with empowering tips to celebrate this new chapter of life. Outro. And there you have it, folks. 15 points to demystify menopause and hormonal changes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Healthcare Lover for more insightful content, and hit that notification bell so you know.
Teen pregnancy can have significant physical and emotional health risks for both the mother and the baby. Teenage mothers are at a higher risk of experiencing complications during pregnancy and childbirth, such as premature birth, low birth weight, and preeclampsia. These complications can have long-term health effects for both the mother and the baby, such as developmental delays, chronic health conditions, and even death. Furthermore, teenage mothers may experience emotional and mental health issues during and after pregnancy. It's important to educate young people about safe sex practices and contraception to prevent unintended pregnancies. Providing comprehensive sex education that includes information about contraception and healthy relationships can help young people make informed decisions about their sexual health. It's also important to provide access to affordable and effective contraception options for teens who choose to be sexually active. Teen pregnancy can have significant physical and emotional health risks, but with education and resources, we can help prevent unintended pregnancies and support teens in maintaining their health. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's video about pregnancy symptoms and baby development at 27 weeks. At this point in your pregnancy, you're already well into your second trimester, and your baby is continuing to grow and develop at an incredible pace. Let's start by talking about some of the common pregnancy symptoms you may be experiencing at 27 weeks. One of the most noticeable changes may be the size and shape of your belly, which is likely to be much larger now than it was just a few weeks ago. You may also be experiencing some swelling in your feet and ankles, as well as back pain and discomfort as your baby continues to put pressure on your spine and pelvic area. Other common symptoms at this stage of pregnancy can include indigestion, heartburn, and constipation, as well as increased fatigue and difficulty sleeping. It's important to continue to take care of yourself during this time by eating a healthy diet, staying hydrated, and getting plenty of rest whenever possible. Now, let's talk about your baby's development at 27 weeks. At this stage, your baby is approximately 14.8 inches long and weighs around 2 pounds. Their eyes are now fully formed, and they are able to blink and open and close their eyes. They are also developing their sense of hearing and may be able to recognize your voice and other familiar sounds. Your baby's lungs are continuing to develop, and they may even be practicing breathing movements in preparation for their arrival into the world. They are also beginning to store up fat, which will help to keep them warm after they are born. Another important development at this stage is the development of your baby's brain. As your baby's brain continues to grow and develop, they may begin to exhibit more complex behaviors and movements, such as grabbing onto the umbilical cord or sucking their thumb. As your due date approaches, it's important to begin thinking about your birth plan and discussing your options with your healthcare provider. This may include deciding on whether or not to use pain medication during labor, as well as considering different birthing positions and other options that can help you to have a safe and comfortable delivery. In addition to preparing for your delivery, it's also a good idea to begin thinking about your postpartum care and support. This may include arranging for help with childcare and household tasks, as well as seeking out resources for emotional support and counseling. As always, if you have any questions or concerns about your pregnancy, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider for advice and guidance. So that's it for this week's video on pregnancy symptoms and baby development at 27 weeks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today, we are at the 28-week mark, which means we are officially in the 3rd trimester. In this video, we will discuss the symptoms you may experience at this stage of pregnancy and how your baby is developing. First, let's talk about some common symptoms you may experience during the 28th week of pregnancy. At this point, your baby is growing rapidly, which can put a lot of strain on your body. You may feel more tired than usual, and you may also experience shortness of breath as your growing baby puts pressure on your lungs. You may also experience swelling in your hands, feet, and ankles as your body retains more fluid. This is normal, but if you notice severe swelling, be sure to speak with your healthcare provider as it can be a sign of preeclampsia, a serious pregnancy complication. Heartburn and indigestion are also common during the 3rd trimester as your growing uterus puts pressure on your stomach, leading to acid reflux. Eating small, frequent meals and avoiding spicy or acidic foods can help alleviate these symptoms. Now let's talk about your baby's development at 28 weeks. At this stage, your baby weighs around 2.5 pounds and is approximately 15 inches long. Their brain is developing rapidly, and they can now blink their eyes, which have formed fully. Your baby's lungs are also developing, and although they are not yet fully functional, they are producing surfactant, a substance that helps the lungs expand and contract. This is an important milestone in your baby's development as it prepares them for life outside the womb. Your baby's senses are also developing at this stage, and they can now hear your voice and your heartbeat. You may notice that your baby becomes more active when you talk or sing to them. As your baby continues to grow, they will start to gain more fat, which will help regulate their body temperature after birth. They will also continue to practice breathing, and by the end of the 3rd trimester, they will be able to hiccup. So, what can you expect during the rest of the 3rd trimester? As your due date approaches, you may experience more intense Braxton Hicks contractions, which are practice contractions that help prepare your body for labor. You may also notice an increase in vaginal discharge, which is normal but should not have a strong odor or be accompanied by itching or burning. It is also important to start preparing for labor and delivery. Talk with your healthcare provider about your birth plan and attend childbirth education classes to learn about the different stages of labor and coping techniques for pain. In summary, at 28 weeks pregnant, you may experience symptoms such as fatigue, shortness of breath, and swelling. Your baby is rapidly growing and developing, and they can now hear your voice and blink their eyes. As you move into the third trimester, be sure to continue monitoring your symptoms and preparing for labor and delivery. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more pregnancy updates.
Hello, and welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today we're going to talk about the 29th week of pregnancy and what you can expect for both your baby's development and your own body changes. Let's start with your baby. At this point, your little one is roughly the size of a butternut squash, weighing in at around 2.5 pounds and measuring about 15 inches long from head to toe. Your baby's brain is continuing to develop rapidly, and their lungs are starting to produce surfactant, a substance that helps them breathe on their own outside of the womb. Your baby's movements are becoming more pronounced, and you may start to notice a pattern of when they are most active. They are also starting to develop their sense of taste and can taste the amniotic fluid they swallow. Now, let's talk about your body changes. At 29 weeks pregnant, you may notice that your belly is getting bigger, and you're feeling more and more pregnant every day. As your uterus continues to expand, you may experience some discomfort or even pain in your lower back, hips, or pelvis. This is normal, but if you're concerned, talk to your healthcare provider. You may also notice some new symptoms, such as Braxton Hicks contractions. These are practice contractions that feel like your uterus is tightening and releasing. They're usually painless and irregular, but if you're experiencing them frequently or with any pain or discomfort, it's important to let your healthcare provider know. Other common symptoms at this stage of pregnancy include shortness of breath, heartburn, and difficulty sleeping. If you're having trouble sleeping, try sleeping on your left side with a pillow between your knees to support your lower back and hips. It's also important to keep up with your prenatal appointments and any recommended tests or screenings. At your 29-week appointment, your healthcare provider may check your blood pressure, measure your belly, and listen to your baby's heartbeat. As you enter the third trimester of pregnancy, it's important to continue taking care of yourself and your growing baby. This means eating a healthy, balanced diet, staying hydrated, and getting regular exercise. Walking, swimming, and prenatal yoga are great options for staying active during pregnancy. It's also important to prepare for your baby's arrival. Start thinking about your birth plan and what kind of experience you want. Consider taking a childbirth education class, which can help you feel more prepared and confident about labor and delivery. In addition to preparing for the birth, you'll want to start thinking about what you'll need for your baby's arrival. This includes things like a car seat, crib, diapers, and clothing. Overall, the 29th week of pregnancy is an exciting time as your baby continues to grow and develop. As always, if you have any concerns or questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for another update on your pregnancy journey. Hello, and welcome to this video about 30 weeks of pregnancy and baby development. This is an exciting time for both the mother and baby as there are many changes happening. In this video, we will discuss the baby's development, the mother's physical changes, and how to take care of yourself during this period. Baby development. At 30 weeks of pregnancy, the baby is about the size of a cucumber and weighs around 3 pounds. Here are some key developments happening at this stage. Brain development. The baby's brain is growing rapidly, and the cerebral cortex is developing, which is responsible for controlling movement, sensation, and perception. Lung development. The lungs are almost fully developed, and the baby is practicing breathing movements, which will help them breathe on their own after birth. Fat deposits. The baby is accumulating fat deposits under the skin, which will help regulate their body temperature and provide energy after birth. Sensory development. The baby's senses are becoming more refined, and they can recognize sounds, light, and even taste. Movement. The baby is quite active and can move around, kick, and even hiccup. You may feel their movements quite strongly at this stage. Mother's physical changes. As the baby grows, the mother's body will also go through many changes. Here are some of the most common physical changes at 30 weeks. Weight gain. Most women will have gained around 20 to 25 pounds by this stage of pregnancy. The weight gain is essential for the baby's growth and development. Braxton Hicks contractions. These are mild contractions that may be felt in the uterus. They are not usually painful and are a sign that the uterus is preparing for labor. Stretch marks. The skin around the abdomen may begin to stretch, causing stretch marks. These usually fade after pregnancy. Fatigue. As the baby grows, the mother may feel more tired and require more rest. Shortness of breath. The growing baby can put pressure on the diaphragm, making it harder to breathe deeply. Taking care of yourself. It's essential to take care of yourself during pregnancy to ensure both you and your baby stay healthy. Here are some tips for staying healthy during the 30th week of pregnancy. Eat a healthy diet. Make sure you are eating a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and lean protein. Avoid foods that are high in sugar or fat. Stay active. Regular exercise can help you feel better and reduce stress. Walking, swimming, and prenatal yoga are all good options. Conclusion. At 30 weeks of pregnancy, the baby is growing rapidly, and the mother's body is going through many changes. It's essential to take care of yourself and attend regular prenatal checkups to ensure both you and your baby stay healthy. Remember to eat a healthy diet, stay active, get plenty of rest, and drink plenty of water. Thank you for watching, and we wish you a healthy and happy pregnancy. Hello, and welcome back to our series on pregnancy. Today, we will be discussing week 31 of pregnancy and everything you need to know about your baby's development and your symptoms. So, let's get started. Baby development. At week 31, your baby is approximately 16 inches long and weighs around 3.5 pounds. Here are some of the key developments happening to your baby during this time. Rapid brain growth. Your baby's brain is growing rapidly during this time, which means that they will be able to process information more efficiently. Lung development. Your baby's lungs are almost fully developed at this point, and they are practicing their breathing movements. Sleep cycles. Your baby is now starting to have regular sleep and wake cycles. Baby fat. Your baby is putting on more baby fat, which helps regulate their body temperature after birth. Symptoms. As you enter the final trimester of your pregnancy, you may experience some new symptoms or the worsening of old ones. Here are some of the common symptoms that you may experience at week 31. Braxton Hicks contractions. You may start to experience Braxton Hicks contractions, which are mild contractions that help prepare your body for labor. Shortness of breath. As your uterus grows and pushes against your diaphragm, you may experience shortness of breath. Back pain. As your baby grows, the weight can put pressure on your back, causing discomfort. Swelling. You may experience swelling in your feet, ankles, and hands due to the increased fluid in your body. Heartburn. As your uterus grows, it can put pressure on your stomach, causing acid reflux and heartburn. Fatigue. As your body works hard to support your growing baby, you may feel more tired than usual. Frequent urination. Your baby's position may put pressure on your bladder, causing you to urinate more frequently. Tips for a healthy pregnancy: eat a healthy diet. Make sure to eat a well-balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and other fluids throughout the day to stay hydrated. Exercise. Gentle exercise, such as walking or swimming, can help relieve some of your pregnancy symptoms and prepare your body for labor. Attend prenatal appointments. Regular prenatal appointments with your healthcare provider are essential to monitor your baby's growth and ensure a healthy pregnancy. Take childbirth classes. Childbirth classes can help prepare you and your partner for labor and delivery. Conclusion: at week 31 of pregnancy, your baby is continuing to grow and develop rapidly. You may experience some new symptoms or the worsening of old ones, but there are steps you can take to stay healthy and comfortable during this time. Remember to eat a healthy diet, stay hydrated, exercise, get plenty of rest, attend prenatal appointments, take childbirth classes, and practice relaxation techniques. With these tips, you can have a healthy and happy pregnancy. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing 32 weeks pregnancy and baby development, symptoms, tips, and healthcare. As a senior gynecologist, I have had years of experience helping women through their pregnancy journey. So, without further ado, let's get started. Baby development. At 32 weeks, your baby is about the size of a large jicama, measuring around 16.7 inches long and weighing about 4 pounds. Your baby's eyes are now fully formed and can open and close them. The bones in your baby's skull are not yet fused, which allows for easier passage through the birth canal during delivery. Your baby's immune system is starting to develop, and they are producing white blood cells to help fight off infections. Your baby's lungs are also continuing to develop and produce surfactant, a substance that helps keep the air sacs in the lungs from sticking together. Symptoms. At 32 weeks, you may experience increased back pain and discomfort as your baby continues to grow and put pressure on. You may also experience increased fatigue and difficulty sleeping due to the physical strain of pregnancy. Braxton Hicks contractions, or practice contractions, may become more frequent as your body prepares for labor. Heartburn and indigestion may also become more common as your baby continues to push up on your stomach. Swelling in your feet and ankles may become more pronounced as your body retains more fluids. Tips. To help alleviate back pain, try using a pregnancy pillow to support your belly and lower back while sleeping. Practice good posture and avoid standing or sitting in the same position for too long to help prevent back pain and swelling. Stay hydrated and try to keep your feet elevated as much as possible to reduce swelling. To help manage heartburn and indigestion, try eating smaller, more frequent meals and avoid foods that trigger symptoms. Make sure to stay active and get regular exercise, such as walking or prenatal yoga, to help maintain your overall health and prepare your body for labor. Healthcare. At 32 weeks, you will typically have a prenatal visit with your healthcare provider to check on your baby's growth and development. Your healthcare provider may also perform a Group B streptococcus (GBS) test to check for the presence of bacteria that can be harmful to your baby during delivery. It is important to continue taking any prescribed prenatal vitamins and medications as directed by your healthcare provider. In conclusion, 32 weeks is an important milestone in your pregnancy journey. Your baby is continuing to develop and grow, and you may experience new symptoms and challenges. Remember to practice good self-care, stay active, and attend all scheduled prenatal appointments to ensure a healthy pregnancy and delivery. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Plenty of fruits and protein. Stay hydrated by exercise regularly, but avoid strenuous activities that could put too much strain on the body, Sleep on your side, preferably the left side, to improve blood flow to the baby and reduce the risk of stillbirth. Attend all prenatal appointments and communicate any concerns with preparing for birth. Start thinking about a birth plan, including preferences for pain management and delivery options. Consider taking childbirth classes to learn about the labor process and techniques for coping with pain. Pack a hospital bag with essentials for both mother and baby, including clothing, toiletries, and a car seat. Talk to your healthcare provider about the signs of labor and when to call or go to the hospital. Conclusion. As you approach the end of your pregnancy journey, it is important to take care of yourself and your growing baby. Remember to listen to your body, attend all prenatal appointments, and communicate any concerns with your healthcare provider. By taking these steps, you can help ensure a healthy and safe delivery for both you and your baby. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your pregnancy journey. Hello everyone, we are going to discuss pregnancy at 34 weeks. At this stage, your baby is approximately 18 inches long and weighs around 4.5 pounds. Your baby's organs are fully developed, and they are continuing to gain weight and grow. Braxton Hicks contractions. These are practice contractions that your body goes through as it prepares for labor. They can be uncomfortable, but are usually not painful. Shortness of breath. As your baby continues to grow, it can push against your diaphragm and make it harder to breathe. You may notice that you need to take more frequent breaks or rest periods. Pelvic pain. Baby moves into the birth canal, you may experience discomfort or pain in your pelvic area. Swelling. Many women experience swelling in their feet and ankles during pregnancy. Make sure to elevate your feet when possible and stay hydrated. Gestational diabetes. This is a type of diabetes that develops during pregnancy. If you are diagnosed with gestational diabetes, your doctor may recommend a special diet and monitoring your blood sugar levels. Preeclampsia. This is a potentially serious condition that can develop during pregnancy, characterized by high blood pressure and protein in the urine. If you experience symptoms like severe headaches, vision changes, or abdominal pain, contact your doctor immediately. Fetal movement. You should continue to monitor your baby's movements and contact your doctor if you notice any significant changes. Now, let's talk about some tips for taking care of yourself during this stage of pregnancy. Rest. As your due date approaches, make sure to get plenty of rest and sleep. This will help you conserve your energy for labor and delivery. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and avoid sugary or caffeinated drinks. Exercise. Gentle exercise like walking or prenatal yoga can help you stay healthy and prepare your body for labor. Kegel exercises. These exercises can help strengthen your pelvic floor muscles and prepare your body for childbirth. Prenatal classes. Consider taking a prenatal class to learn more about childbirth, breastfeeding, and newborn care. Pack your hospital bag. Start packing your hospital bag with essentials like clothes for you and your baby, toiletries, and important documents. Talk to your doctor. Make sure to keep your doctor updated on any symptoms or concerns you may have. Finally, let's talk about your baby's development at 34 weeks. Baby's lungs. Your baby's lungs are almost fully developed, and they are practicing breathing movements in preparation for birth. Body fat. Your baby is continuing to gain weight and develop body fat, which will help regulate their body temperature after birth. Sleep and wake cycles. Your baby may start to have regular sleep and wake cycles, which can help prepare them for life outside the womb. Head down position. Most babies will move into the head down position in preparation for delivery. Overall, pregnancy at 34 weeks is an exciting and important time as you prepare for the birth of your baby. Remember to take care of yourself and stay in touch with your doctor as you get closer to your due date. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
35 weeks pregnancy. Baby development and symptoms. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the incredible journey of pregnancy. Today, we're going to dive into the exciting world of 35 weeks of pregnancy. At this stage, your baby is rapidly developing, and you may be experiencing various symptoms. So let's get started. Baby's development. Your baby now weighs around 5.5 to 6 pounds and measures about 18 inches from head to toe. The baby's organs and systems are nearly fully developed, and the lungs continue to mature. The skin is becoming smoother as the fat layers continue to fill out. Your baby's brain is rapidly growing, and the nervous system is maturing. The baby's bones are fully formed but are still flexible to ease the birthing process. Symptoms you may experience. Braxton Hicks contractions. You may experience more frequent and intense practice contractions, which can help prepare your body for labor. Shortness of breath. As your uterus expands, it pushes against your diaphragm, making it harder to take deep breaths. Increased vaginal discharge. It's common to have a thicker and heavier discharge at this stage, but consult your doctor if it's accompanied by itching, burning, or a foul odor. Pelvic discomfort. The growing baby puts pressure on your pelvis, leading to pelvic pain or discomfort. Frequent urination. The baby's position and size may put pressure on your bladder, causing the need to urinate more often. Trouble sleeping. Finding a comfortable position becomes more challenging, and you may experience pregnancy-induced insomnia. Heartburn and indigestion. Hormonal changes and the baby's position can lead to increased acidity and digestive issues. Self-care tips for this stage. Rest and sleep. Listen to your body and prioritize getting enough rest and sleep. Exercise. Engage in gentle exercises like walking or prenatal yoga to stay active and relieve discomfort. Pelvic floor exercises. Strengthen your pelvic floor muscles by practicing Kegel exercises. Maintain a healthy diet. Focus on well-balanced meals that include fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to prevent dehydration and assist with digestion. Use proper body support. Invest in a maternity support belt or pillow to help alleviate back and pelvic pain. Practice relaxation techniques. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, or prenatal massages can help reduce stress and promote relaxation. Prepare for breastfeeding. Attend breastfeeding classes, educate yourself about proper latch techniques, and gather essential supplies. And that wraps up our exploration of 35 weeks of pregnancy. Remember, every pregnancy is unique, and if you have any concerns or questions, consult your healthcare provider. Stay tuned for more exciting updates on the journey of pregnancy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss an episode. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Greetings and welcome back to our Pregnancy Journey series. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of the 36th week of pregnancy. As your due date gets closer, both you and your baby are experiencing some remarkable changes. Let's explore the symptoms you may encounter and the exciting developments happening to your little one. Maternal symptoms at 36 weeks. Increased discomfort. Your baby's growth puts additional pressure on your abdomen, causing discomfort and backaches. Frequent urination may persist as your baby continues to press on your bladder. Shortness of breath can occur due to limited space for your lungs. Braxton Hicks contractions. These contractions, also known as practice contractions, become more noticeable and frequent. They help prepare your body for labor, but they are usually irregular and mild. Swollen feet and ankles.
Fluid retention can cause swelling in your feet and ankles. Elevating your legs and wearing comfortable shoes can help alleviate this symptom. Nesting instinct. Many women experience a strong urge to prepare their homes for the baby's arrival. This may involve cleaning, organizing, and setting up the nursery. Insomnia and fatigue. Discomfort, frequent bathroom trips, and hormonal changes can disrupt your sleep. Take short naps, practice relaxation techniques, and maintain a consistent sleep routine. Baby development at 36 weeks. Size and weight. Your baby is approximately 18 inches long and weighs around 6 pounds. Although still growing, they are almost fully developed. Fetal position. Most babies settle into the head-down position, preparing for birth. The head engages into the pelvis, which is a sign that labor might be approaching. Lung development. By 36 weeks, your baby's lungs have matured significantly. They continue to produce surfactant, a substance that helps the lungs expand and function properly after birth. Immune system. Your baby's immune system strengthens as they receive antibodies from you through the placenta. This provides them with some protection against infections early in life. Brain and nervous system. The brain development is almost complete, with rapid growth in the cerebral cortex. Your baby's nervous system is fully functional, and they can process information and regulate body temperature. Baby's movement. Due to limited space, you may feel more rolling and stretching movements instead of kicks. Hiccups are common as your baby practices swallowing and inhaling amniotic fluid. Preparations for the upcoming weeks. Finalize birth plan. Discuss your birth preferences with your healthcare provider and ensure they are included in your birth plan. Pack your hospital bag. As your due date nears, have a bag ready with essentials for you and your baby. Include comfortable clothing, toiletries, nursing bras, baby clothes, diapers, and important documents. Attend childbirth classes. Join childbirth education classes to learn about labor, pain management, and relaxation techniques. Discuss breastfeeding. Talk to your healthcare provider or a lactation consultant about breastfeeding techniques and potential challenges. Hello and welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of week 37 of pregnancy. As we approach the final stretch, both you and your baby are going through significant changes. So, let us explore the symptoms and developments you can expect during this exciting time. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, so you don't miss any of our future videos. Week 37 marks the beginning of the 9th month of pregnancy, and your baby is almost ready to make their grand entrance into the world. Let us start by taking a look at the baby's development. At this stage, your baby weighs around 6.5 pounds 2.9 kilograms and measures approximately 19 inches 48 centimeters long. They are fully developed and are fine-tuning their systems for life outside the womb. Their organs, including the lungs, digestive system, and immune system, are all working in unison, preparing for the transition. Now, let us discuss the symptoms and changes you may experience during week 37. Increased pressure and discomfort. Host, as your baby continues to grow, you may experience increased pressure and discomfort in your pelvic region. This happens as your baby's head descends into the pelvis, preparing for birth. This can lead to a frequent need to urinate, difficulty walking, and even back pain. Braxton Hicks contractions. Host, you may also notice an increase in Braxton Hicks contractions, which are practice contractions that help prepare your body for labor. These contractions are usually irregular and less painful than true labor contractions. Remember to stay hydrated and practice relaxation techniques to ease any discomfort. Fatigue and difficulty sleeping. Host, fatigue and difficulty sleeping can become more prominent during week 37. Your growing belly, frequent bathroom trips, and discomfort can make it challenging to find a comfortable position. Try using pillows for support and establishing a relaxing bedtime routine to improve your sleep. Increased vaginal discharge, host. During this stage, you might notice an increase in vaginal discharge. This discharge, known as leukorrhea, helps prevent infections. However, if you experience any changes in color, consistency, or a foul odor, it's essential to consult your healthcare provider. Swelling and varicose veins, host. Swelling, especially in the feet and ankles, can become more pronounced at this stage of pregnancy. Additionally, you might notice the appearance of varicose veins due to increased blood volume and pressure. Elevating your legs, wearing compression stockings, and taking regular walks can help alleviate these symptoms. Emotional changes, host. Lastly, as your due date approaches, you might experience a mix of emotions, including excitement, nervousness, and even anxiety. It's essential to surround yourself with a support system and communicate your feelings with your loved ones. And that wraps up our journey through week 37 of pregnancy. It's amazing to see how far both you and your baby have come. Remember, each pregnancy is unique, so if you have any concerns or questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll discuss the final stages of pregnancy and the upcoming labor and delivery. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below if you found this information helpful. Until next time, take care and enjoy the remaining weeks of your pregnancy journey. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. And welcome back to our YouTube channel, where we discuss all things pregnancy and baby related. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of 38 weeks of pregnancy. So, let us get started. Baby's size and weight. At 38 weeks, your baby is approximately the size of a pumpkin, measuring around 19 to 21 inches 48 to 53 centimeters and weighing about 6 to 7 pounds 2.7 to 3.2 kilograms. Your little one has been growing and developing rapidly throughout the pregnancy journey. Organ development. By this stage, your baby's organs, including the lungs, digestive system, and immune system, are almost fully developed. These organs have been maturing over the past several weeks, preparing your baby for life outside the womb. Baby's position. Most babies settle into a head-down position in the uterus by 38 weeks. This is known as the vertex or cephalic presentation, which is the ideal position for a vaginal delivery. However, if your baby is not in the head-down position, your healthcare provider may discuss options for encouraging the baby to turn. Braxton Hicks contractions. You may be experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions more frequently now. These practice contractions feel like a tightening of the abdomen and are a way for your body to prepare for labor. If the contractions become regular, intense, or are accompanied by other signs of labor, it's important to contact your healthcare provider. Pelvic discomfort. At this stage, you may experience increased pelvic pressure and discomfort. Your baby's fatigue and difficulty sleeping. As your belly grows bigger, it can become challenging to find a comfortable sleeping position. You may also experience frequent bathroom trips during the night. Combined with anticipation and hormonal changes, this can lead to fatigue. It's important to rest as much as possible and practice relaxation techniques. Nesting instinct. Many expectant mothers experience a surge in energy and the desire to prepare their home for the baby during the final weeks of pregnancy. This is often referred to as the nesting instinct. It's a natural urge to clean, organize, and make sure everything is ready for the arrival of your little one. Emotional changes. With the due date approaching, it's common to feel a mix of excitement, anxiety, and a range of other emotions. The hormonal fluctuations can contribute to mood swings as well. Remember to communicate with your partner and support system, and don't hesitate to seek professional help if you're feeling overwhelmed. Hospital bag and birth plan. Now is the time to make sure your hospital bag is packed and ready to go. Include essentials like comfortable clothes, toiletries, and items for the baby. It's also a good idea to have your birth plan written out and discuss it with your healthcare provider. However, keep in mind that labor and delivery can be unpredictable, so be flexible with your expectations. That wraps up our discussion on the development and symptoms during 38 weeks of pregnancy. We hope you found this information helpful and informative. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more pregnancy and baby-related content. As always, take care of yourself and your little one. See you next time. Welcome to our YouTube channel, where today, we'll take you on a fascinating journey through the 39 weeks of pregnancy and baby development. From the magical moment of conception to the incredible birth of a new life, we'll explore the various stages, milestones, and changes that occur during this remarkable process. So, let us dive right in. Week 1 Conception, host. In Week 1, conception occurs when a sperm fertilizes an egg, forming a zygote. This tiny cluster of cells begins its journey towards the uterus. Week 2 Implantation, host. By Week 2, the zygote implants itself into the uterine lining, where it will receive nourishment and continue its rapid division and growth. Week 3 Embryonic Development, host. During Week 3, the zygote becomes an embryo, and its cells start differentiating into the brain, spinal cord, and other essential structures. Week 4 Heartbeat, fourth week, the heart starts to beat, and the embryo begins to take on a recognizable shape. It's about the size of a poppy seed at this stage. Week 5 Nervous System, host. By Week 5, the nervous system starts developing, and limb buds appear, which will eventually grow into arms and legs. Week 6 Facial Features, host. In Week 6, the embryo's facial features, such as eyes, ears, and a mouth, begin to form. Week 7 Organ Development, host. Week 7 marks the beginning of organ development, with the brain, lungs, liver, and kidneys all starting to take shape. Week 8 Fetal Stage, host. At Week 8, the embryo officially becomes a fetus. It's about the size of a raspberry and can start moving its limbs. Week 9-12 Rapid Growth, host. During weeks 9 to 12, the fetus undergoes rapid growth. Its sex organs start to form, and it can make small movements, though the mother cannot feel them yet. Week 13 Trimester 1 ends, host. At Week 13, the first trimester comes to an end. The fetus is now about the size of a lemon, and its tiny fingerprints are forming. Week 14-16 Developing Senses, host. In weeks 14 to 16, the fetus's senses begin to develop. It can now hear sounds from the outside world and may even suck its thumb. Week 17-20 Movement Sensation, host. During weeks 17 to 20 BS movements, the fetus's skin becomes covered with vernix, a protective waxy substance. Week 21-24 Viability, host. At weeks 21 to 24, the fetus reaches the age of viability, where it has a chance of survival outside the womb with medical assistance. Week 25-28 Rapid Brain Development, host. During weeks 25 to 28, the baby's brain undergoes significant development. The eyes open and close, and the fetus has distinct sleep-wake cycles. Week 29-32 Developing Immune System, host. In weeks 29 to 32, the baby's immune system strengthens as it receives antibodies from the mother. Week 33-36 Lung Development, host. At weeks 33 to 36, the baby's lungs mature, and it assumes a head-down position in preparation for birth. Week 37 Full Term, host. Congratulations! At week 37, the baby is considered full term, and it's now ready to be born. Week 38-39 Final Weeks, host. In the final weeks, the baby drops lower into the pelvis, relieving pressure on the mother's diaphragm and making breathing easier. Birth, host. And now, after an incredible journey of 39 weeks, it's time for the most momentous event, the birth of the baby. It's a miraculous and emotional experience that marks the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of both the parents and the newborn. Conclusion, host. Pregnancy and baby development encompass an awe-inspiring process that showcases the wonders of life. From a single cell to a fully formed human being, these 39 weeks are filled with incredible growth, milestones, and changes. We hope you enjoyed this journey with us today. Outro, host. If you found this video informative and fascinating, don't forget to like and share it with others who might be interested. Subscribe to our channel for more captivating content on parenting, health, and lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Title: 40 Weeks of Pregnancy, Symptoms, and Baby Development. Introduction: Welcome to our comprehensive guide on the incredible journey of pregnancy, spanning 40 weeks of symptoms and baby development. Weeks 1-4. Week 1, conception occurs, and the journey begins. Week 2, the fertilized egg travels down the fallopian tube. Week 3, implantation takes place, and the embryo starts to form. Week 4, the embryo develops the neural tube, which will become the brain and spinal cord. Weeks 5 to 8. Week 5, the heart begins to beat, and limb buds form. Week 6, facial features and the heart's chambers start to develop. Week 7, baby's arms and legs grow longer, and facial features become more defined. Week 8. The embryo is now called a fetus, and organs continue to form. Weeks 9 to 12. Week 9. Fingers and toes start to develop, and the fetus can make spontaneous movements. Week 10. The baby's facial expressions begin, and the vital organs are functioning. Week 11. The fetus is about the size of a lime, and gender can be determined. Week 12. Baby's reflexes develop, and the risk of miscarriage decreases significantly. Weeks 13 to 16. Week 13. Baby's vocal cords begin to form, and the digestive system develops. Week 14. Facial features become more distinct, and the baby can now squint and frown. Week 15. The baby starts producing urine, and the skin becomes more transparent. Week 16. Baby's movements become more coordinated, and the bones harden. Week 17, 20. Week 17. The fetus can hear external sounds, and the umbilical cord thickens. Week 18. Baby's taste buds form, and the nervous system continues to mature. Week 19. Vernix caseosa, a protective layer, covers the skin. Week 20. Halfway there. The baby can suck its thumb, and the mother may feel the first movements. Weeks 21-24. Week 21. Eyebrows and eyelashes develop, and the baby can taste the amniotic fluid. Week 22. The fetus is now responsive to light and dark. Week 23. Rapid brain growth occurs, and lungs continue to develop. Week 24. The baby's viability outside the womb increases, though it's still premature. Weeks 25-28. Week 25. Baby's kicks become stronger, and lungs are maturing further. Week 26. Eyes open, and the baby responds to external stimuli. Week 27. Rapid weight gain begins, and the nervous system is fine-tuning. Week 28. The third trimester begins, and the baby's survival chances significantly improve. Weeks 29-32. Week 29. The baby's bones fully harden, and the kicks and movements may be visible. Week 30. Lungs are almost fully developed, and the baby practices breathing. Week 31. The baby's immune system strengthens. Week 32. Baby's toenails and fingernails grow, and the head settles into the pelvis. Weeks 33-36. Week 33. The baby's bones are fully formed, and the nervous system is maturing. Week 34. The baby practices blinking, and the amniotic fluid decreases as the baby grows. Week 35. The baby's liver and kidneys are fully functional. Week 36. The baby is gaining weight rapidly, preparing for birth. Weeks 37-40. Week 37. Full term. The baby's organs are ready for life outside the womb. Week 38. The baby's immune system gets a boost from the mother. Week 39-40. The baby may arrive any time now. The mother might experience signs of labor, and it's time to prepare for the exciting moment of birth. Conclusion. As the 40-week journey concludes, we celebrate the incredible process of pregnancy, from conception to the miraculous moment of welcoming a new life into the world. Stay tuned for more parenting tips and guidance on our channel.
Welcome back to our channel, where we provide valuable information and support for those on their journey from infertility to fertility. Today, we'll be discussing the step-by-step process of transitioning from infertility to achieving a successful pregnancy. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any of our informative videos. Let us dive right into it. Step 1. Seeking professional help. The first crucial step in the journey is seeking professional help. Consult a reproductive endocrinologist or fertility specialist to evaluate your medical history, conduct tests, and diagnose any underlying issues causing infertility. Step 2. Diagnosis and treatment plan. Once diagnosed, your fertility specialist will create a personalized treatment plan. This may include lifestyle changes, medications, or advanced assisted reproductive technologies like in vitro fertilization (IVF), intrauterine insemination (IUI), or egg freezing. Step 3. Lifestyle and dietary changes. Making positive lifestyle changes can significantly impact your fertility. Maintain a healthy weight, exercise regularly, and consume a balanced diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Reducing stress through activities like yoga or meditation can also be beneficial. Step 4. Medications and hormonal therapy. In some cases, hormonal imbalances may be causing infertility. Your specialist might prescribe medications to regulate your hormones and improve your chances of conception. Step 5. Assisted reproductive technologies ART. When other methods aren't successful, you may explore assisted reproductive technologies such as IVF. This involves fertilizing eggs with sperm in a laboratory and transferring the resulting embryos into the uterus. Step 6. Egg or sperm donation. If needed, you may consider using donated eggs or sperm. This option is often chosen when a partner has low-quality eggs or sperm or in cases of same-sex couples. Step 7. Surrogacy. Surrogacy is another option for individuals or couples who can't carry a pregnancy themselves. A surrogate mother carries the pregnancy on behalf of the intended parents. Step 8. Adoption. If achieving a biological pregnancy isn't possible, adoption is a wonderful way to build a family. Adoption agencies can help match you with a child, and the process varies by country and jurisdiction. Step 9. Emotional support. Throughout this journey, emotional support is essential. Consider joining support groups, seeking therapy, or confiding in close friends and family members who can provide comfort and understanding. Step 10. Patience and persistence. Remember, the path from infertility to fertility can be challenging, but staying patient and persistent is key. Celebrate small victories, lean on your support network, and never lose hope. Conclusion. Host, that wraps up our step-by-step guide on transitioning from infertility to fertility. We hope you found this information helpful and encouraging. If you have any questions or would like us to cover specific topics in the future, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay strong and keep believing in the
Fast track to fertility. Expert tips from a leading doctor. 1. Introduction. Welcome viewers. Today we're sharing the top 20 tips to boost fertility and increase your chances of getting pregnant fast. 2. Healthy lifestyle. Maintain a healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet and regular exercise to support overall well-being. 3. Nutrient-rich foods. Focus on nutrient-rich foods including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins to enhance fertility. 4. Hydration. Stay well hydrated by drinking plenty of water, promoting optimal reproductive health. 5. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Reduce caffeine and alcohol intake, as excessive consumption can impact fertility. 6. Maintain a healthy weight. Achieve and maintain a healthy weight, as both underweight and overweight conditions can affect fertility. 7. Regular exercise. Engage in regular moderate exercise, which can positively influence reproductive health. 8. Balanced hormones. Ensure hormonal balance through a healthy lifestyle and, if needed, consult with a doctor for guidance. 9. Quit smoking. Quit smoking as it has detrimental effects on fertility and reproductive organs. 10. Stress management. Practice stress management techniques such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing to reduce stress levels. 11. Regular checkups. Schedule regular checkups with a fertility specialist to monitor reproductive health. 12. Know your cycle. Understand your menstrual cycle to identify your most fertile days and optimize conception timing. 13. Tracking ovulation. Use ovulation prediction kits or apps to track ovulation accurately for better timing. 14. Position matters. Experiment with different sexual positions to increase the chances of sperm reaching the egg. 15. Optimal timing. Be consistent with intercourse during the fertile window to maximize the chance of conception. 16. Sperm health. Encourage sperm health by avoiding hot tubs, tight underwear, and excessive heat exposure. 17. Preconception supplements. Consider taking preconception supplements like folic acid to support a healthy pregnancy. 18. Limit exposure to harmful substances. Minimize exposure to environmental toxins and chemicals that may affect fertility. 19. Fertility-friendly lubricants. Use fertility-friendly lubricants that do not hinder sperm movement. 20. Patience and emotional support. Be patient and seek emotional support during the fertility journey, understanding that it may take time. Conclusion: thank you for watching. Implementing these tips can significantly boost your chances of getting pregnant fast. Remember, consulting with a fertility specialist is crucial for personalized advice.
Hello, expecting moms. Congratulations on reaching the third trimester of your pregnancy. As your due date approaches, it's important to stay active and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Today, we have compiled a set of safe and effective pregnancy exercises that will help you stay fit, reduce discomfort, and prepare your body for labor. Remember to consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise routine. Let us get started. Point 1. Warm up. Begin with a gentle warm-up to increase blood flow and flexibility. March in place for 2 minutes to warm up your legs and get your heart rate up. Perform shoulder rolls and gentle arm circles to loosen up your upper body. Point 2. Pelvic tilts. Pelvic tilts help relieve lower back pain and strengthen your core. Stand or get on your hands and knees. Gently tilt your pelvis forward and backward, arching and rounding your back. Repeat for 10-15 reps, holding each position for a few seconds. Point 3. Squats. Squats are excellent for preparing your pelvic floor and thighs for labor. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Slowly squat down as if you're sitting in a chair, keeping your back straight. Exhale as you come up and squeeze your glutes at the top. Aim for 3 sets of 10-12 squats. Point 4. Modified push-ups. Modified push-ups help strengthen your arms, chest, and core without straining your belly. Position yourself on your hands and knees. Lower your chest, tower chest. Point 5. Kegel exercises. Kegels strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, which can ease delivery and postpartum recovery. Sit or lie down comfortably. Squeeze your pelvic muscles as if you're trying to stop the flow of urine. Hold for 5-10 seconds and release. Aim for 3 sets of 10-15 repetitions. Point 6. Side-lying leg lifts. Side-lying leg lifts target the hips and outer thighs. Lie on your side with your head supported by your arm. Lift your top leg slowly, keeping it straight, and then lower it back down. Perform 12-15 reps on each side for 2 sets. Point 7. Cat-cow stretch. The cat-cow stretch helps improve flexibility and reduce back pain. Get on your hands and knees, aligning your wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Arch your back while inhaling, bringing your head up cow position. Round your back while exhaling and tuck your chin towards your chest cat position. Repeat for 10-12 breath cycles. Conclusion: congratulations, you've completed a safe and effective pregnancy workout for the third trimester. Remember to listen to your body and avoid any exercises that cause discomfort or pain. Staying active during pregnancy can lead to a smoother labor and quicker postpartum recovery. Don't forget to hydrate and get plenty of rest. If you enjoyed this workout, consider subscribing.
Step-by-step guide to in vitro fertilization, IVF. How IVF works. 1. Introduction. Welcome to our step-by-step guide to in vitro fertilization, or IVF, the groundbreaking process that's helped countless families realize their dreams of parenthood. 2. Step 1. Fertility medications. The journey begins with fertility medications, typically administered as shots. These medications stimulate your ovaries to produce multiple mature eggs. The goal: to harvest 10-15 eggs, a process that typically takes about 2 weeks until retrieval. 3. Step 2. Egg retrieval. Next up is the egg retrieval process, a brief procedure lasting 15 to 30 minutes. During retrieval, a doctor utilizes ultrasound guidance to insert a thin, hollow tube through your vagina and into the ovary containing the eggs. A suction device connected to a needle gently retrieves the eggs from each follicle. 4. Step 3. Fertilization. Now, it's time for fertilization, a critical stage in the IVF process. In traditional IVF, eggs and sperm are left in a laboratory dish to fertilize naturally. Alternatively, in intracytoplasmic sperm injection, ICSI, a single sperm is directly injected into the egg for fertilization. This method bypasses natural barriers, increasing the likelihood of successful fertilization. 5. Step 4. Embryo development. Once fertilization occurs, the embryo begins to divide its cells, eventually reaching the blastocyst stage, 5-6 days post-fertilization. At this stage, multiple embryos are carefully selected for transfer back into your uterus. 6. Step 5. Embryo transfer. The final step, embryo transfer. Multiple embryos are transferred back into your uterus with the hope that at least one will successfully implant and begin to develop. 7. Conclusion. And there you have it, a comprehensive overview of the IVF process, from fertility medications to embryo transfer. If you're considering IVF or simply curious about the procedure, don't hesitate to reach out to a qualified fertility specialist. Thanks for joining us, and we wish you all the best on your journey to parenthood.
Introduction, greetings and welcome. Mention the importance of a healthy diet during pregnancy. Point 1, balanced diet. Emphasize the need for a well-balanced diet. Include a variety of food groups, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, and dairy. Highlight the importance of getting essential nutrients from different sources. Point 2, folic acid and iron. Discuss the significance of folic acid in preventing birth defects. Mention good sources of folic acid, leafy greens, citrus fruits. Fortified cereals. Highlight the importance of iron for preventing anemia during pregnancy. Include iron-rich foods, lean meats, beans, spinach, and fortified cereals. Point 3, omega-3 fatty acids. Explain the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids for the baby's brain development. Include sources of omega-3s. Fatty fish like salmon, chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts. Point 4, adequate hydration. Stress the importance of staying hydrated during pregnancy. Recommend water as the primary beverage. Limit caffeine intake and avoid sugary drinks. Point 5, calcium for bone health. Discuss the need for calcium in supporting the baby's bone development. Include good sources of calcium, dairy products, fortified plant-based milk, leafy greens. Point 6, small, frequent meals. Suggest eating smaller, more frequent meals to ease digestion. Emphasize snacks with a balance of nutrients. Point 7, foods to avoid. List foods that should be avoided during pregnancy: raw fish, unpasteurized dairy, excessive caffeine, etc. Explain the reasons behind these restrictions for the baby's safety. Conclusion, recap the key points. Encourage consulting with a healthcare provider for personalized advice. Invite viewers. Seven weeks pregnant, your baby's development. Although your baby's brain development will continue long after birth, the basic sections have formed. As the week progresses, the digestive system and lungs are also developing. Tiny facial features are also starting to take shape, and each little arm now has a paddle-shaped hand attached to it. Another important development this week is the formation of the umbilical cord. This cord creates a connection between you and your developing baby throughout your pregnancy that allows nutrients and oxygen to flow between you and also eliminates your baby's waste. If you have a prenatal checkup scheduled for this week or sometime soon, and have an ultrasound exam, you may have an opportunity to see and hear something amazing, a heartbeat. Don't worry if this isn't in your healthcare provider's plans quite yet. The size of the embryo at 7 weeks pregnant. Your little one is growing fast. At 7 weeks, the embryo is about the size of a small blueberry, about 0.3 inch long. For a visual idea of how things are developing inside your uterus this week, check out this illustration: placenta, yolk sac, embryo, amniotic sac, uterus, cervix. Mom's body at 7 weeks pregnant. The pregnancy signs and symptoms you may have experienced in the past weeks will probably continue, and some of them may become more pronounced this week. Although these symptoms can be tiring and annoying, keep in mind that you're just a few weeks away from your second trimester, when many of these symptoms may subside. One symptom you may be experiencing around this week of pregnancy is frequent urination. Hormonal changes and increased blood volume are to blame for this. Now that there's more fluid in your system, it means more for your kidneys to process, and as a result, more urine is produced. Weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 7 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Excess salivation. You may notice more saliva than usual, often accompanying the nausea and vomiting of morning sickness. It may feel weird, but this is just another strange, yet normal part of pregnancy for many women. Food cravings or aversions. Feel like pickles and chocolate for dinner? Can't stand the smell of eggs even though it never used to bother you? Your food preferences and tolerance for odors may change during this time, and these changes are most likely caused by hormones. If you find yourself craving any non-food items, like dirt or chalk, talk to your healthcare provider right away. Nausea. Of all of this week's symptoms, morning sickness can be the worst. It's often in full effect at this stage, and it can make you feel absolutely miserable. Luckily, for many women it's likely to disappear during the second trimester. Diarrhea. As if you needed another trip to the bathroom at 7 weeks, diarrhea is usually nothing to worry about. It may be one of the gastrointestinal symptoms, like constipation or indigestion, that you might experience due to fluctuating hormones. Try adding foods like applesauce, oatmeal, and bananas to your diet to help absorb any excess water, and stay hydrated, as diarrhea can lead to dehydration. Spotting. Light spotting at 7 weeks pregnant is considered normal, especially after sex. If you notice heavy or bleeding, call your healthcare provider. Cramping. If you feel mild cramps, what you're experiencing is quite normal. Your uterus is expanding, so some discomfort is to be expected. If the cramping is severe or long-lasting, or if you feel pain other than cramping, call your healthcare provider. Fatigue. You may continue to feel exhausted this week. Your levels of the hormone progesterone are quickly increasing, and it's this hormone that can make you feel sleepy. The size is at 16 weeks pregnant. At 16 weeks, your fetus is now the size of an apple. Your little one could be more than 4.5 inches long, crown to rump, and weigh close to 4 ounces. How big is my baby at 16 weeks? Your baby now weighs in at a whopping 3 to 4 ounces, and is 4 to 5 inches in length. The backbone and tiny muscles in your baby's back are gaining strength, so she can straighten out that head and neck even more. Thanks to those developing facial muscles, your baby is capable of making a few expressive frowns and squints, even at this early stage. Baby's beautiful eyes are finally working too, making small side-to-side movements and perceiving light, although the eyelids are still sealed. Delicate baby skin. Your baby's skin isn't. It will thicken and develop as your pregnancy progresses, but will continue to be almost transparent for quite some time. Skin, it's practically translucent now, so if you took a peek inside your uterus, you'd be able to see your baby's blood vessels under that thin skin. Scalp patterning. On your baby's scalp, hair follicles are forming a pattern that will remain for life. This patterning sets the stage for how your baby's hair will grow. New hair follicles don't form after birth, so babies are born with all the hair follicles they'll ever have. Heart at work. Your baby's heart is now pumping about 25 quarts of blood each day, and this amount will continue to increase as your little one develops. Baby will soon hear your voice. Listen up, tiny bones in your fetus ears are in place, making it likely that baby will soon be able to hear your voice, or something like it, when you're speaking. Generally, babies fully develop the ability to hear in the womb by 18 weeks of pregnancy. During its 16th week of development, a fetus will be starting to form facial expressions, and its nervous system will be growing. Your body at week 16. At 16 weeks pregnant, your uterus is growing at about the same pace as your baby's. It's getting to the point where you may not be able to hide your pregnancy anymore, even if you wanted to. Your 16 weeks pregnant belly. At 16 weeks pregnant, you may now be at the stage where your bump clearly has a baby in there. Your pregnancy weight gain. It may be hard to watch yourself gain weight during pregnancy, even when you know there's a wonderful reason for it, But try to embrace your body's new shape and think of every pound you put on as a sign of good health for you and your baby. Nasal congestion. 16 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 16 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Skin changes. You might have heard about the pregnancy glow, and now it might be your turn to experience it. Increased blood volume in the blood vessels and pregnancy hormones causing more oil production can make pregnant skin look flushed and dewy. Nosebleeds. At 16 weeks pregnant, nosebleeds can be an issue for some moms-to-be, and might be caused by increased circulation and higher levels of hormones. Lower back pain. This is one of the most that can strike when you're pregnant, and it's good to have some strategies to avoid or lessen the discomfort. For example, take warm baths or showers, stretch regularly to help your hardworking back muscles relax, pay attention to your posture, and wear low-heeled shoes. Round ligament pain. As your amazing uterus grows, the round ligaments that support it are thickening and stretching. Breast changes. Pregnancy headaches.
Hello and welcome to our video on pregnancy workout. Being pregnant can be a beautiful and special time, but it can also come with its own set of physical challenges. In this video, we'll be talking about the benefits of staying active during pregnancy, as well as the potential risks to be aware of. Whether you're a first-time mom or a seasoned pro, this video will give you the information you need to make informed choices about your pregnancy workout routine. The advantages of pregnancy workout. Regular exercise can help you maintain a healthy weight, reduce the risk of gestational diabetes, and improve your mood. It can also prepare your body for labor and delivery, and help you bounce back more quickly after giving birth. Additionally, staying active during pregnancy can have long-term benefits for both you and your child. Studies have shown that children of active mothers are more likely to be active themselves, and have a lower risk of obesity and other health problems. Regular exercise during pregnancy can also help improve sleep, increase energy, and improve overall well-being. The importance of safety. It's essential to consult with your doctor before starting a new exercise program, especially if you have any pre-existing health conditions. Avoid activities that have a high risk of falling or injury, such as contact sports or downhill skiing. Listen to your body and make adjustments to your workout routine as needed. It's also important to stay hydrated, eat a healthy diet, and get enough rest. Modifying your workout. In the first trimester, you may be able to continue with your regular exercise routine, but as your body changes, you'll need to adapt. Reduce the intensity of your workout or avoid certain exercises as your pregnancy progresses. Prenatal yoga or water aerobics are both safe and effective ways to stay active during pregnancy. Prenatal Pilates and strength training are also great options to consider, as long as you are working with a trained professional who understands the modifications needed for pregnancy. The disadvantages of pregnancy workout. Some women may experience fatigue and morning sickness during the first trimester, which can make it difficult to maintain a regular exercise routine. As the pregnancy progresses and your body changes, certain exercises may become more difficult or uncomfortable. Some women may experience gestational hypertension or preeclampsia, and in such cases, the doctor may advise to stop exercising. In conclusion, staying active during pregnancy can be beneficial for both you and your baby, but it's important to consult with your doctor, listen to your body and make necessary adjustments. Regular exercise can help you maintain a healthy weight, reduce the risk of gestational diabetes, and improve your mood, but it is essential to stay safe and avoid activities that have a high risk of falling or injury.
"6 weeks pregnant, your little one is developing new features." This week's most important milestone, the neural tube begins to close over what will become your baby's spinal cord. There's more. This week, the areas that will become the eyes and ears have started to project as bumps, and other tiny buds are forming that will eventually grow into arms and legs. A tiny heartbeat of about 105 beats per minute may be detectable in an ultrasound this week, and the brain and nervous system are also developing quickly. In fact, the nose, mouth, and inner and outer ears are just starting to take shape, along with the lungs. In just a few weeks, breathing tubes will form between the throat and the lungs, getting ready for your little one's first breath of air, and maybe a loud wail, at birth. The size of the embryo at 6 weeks pregnant. At 6 weeks, your embryo measures an average of 0.08 to 0.2 inches, about the size of a pomegranate seed. Take a look at the visual below to get an idea of how things are progressing inside your belly. At 6 weeks, when it comes to the embryo, things are starting to take shape. Mom's body at 6 weeks pregnant. This week, your breasts may feel tender or achy because of increased blood flow. This is a normal part of your body preparing for breastfeeding. Wearing a supportive bra can help with discomfort. You may also experience constipation because of an increase in progesterone, which slows down the digestive tract. To deal with this, exercise regularly, eat a balanced diet with high-fiber foods, and drink plenty of water. 6 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 6 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Spotting. It's not unusual to see some spotting at 6 weeks, but it should be light, not even enough to cover a small pantyliner. This implantation bleeding is normal, but if you see a lot of blood, if the spotting lasts longer than 2 days, or you have any concerns, be sure to see your doctor right away. Cramping. At 6 weeks pregnant, slight cramping can be normal. It's a sign your uterus and the surrounding tissues are expanding to make room for your baby. If you feel pain more severe than usual period cramping, especially if accompanied by a fever or diarrhea, contact your doctor immediately. Morning sickness. If you haven't yet had morning sickness, this may be the week it arrives. Morning sickness can happen any time of day or night. It may be triggered by certain movements, smells, an empty stomach, or nothing at all. Crackers and other simple, starchy foods can help, so keep a little something on hand for those random bouts of nausea. Exhaustion. You may feel completely exhausted due to pregnancy fatigue, and that's okay. As your levels of the pregnancy hormone progesterone are increasing, making you more and more tired, you may find taking naps can help. Some women also say that little snacks and some light exercise are effective in fighting off fatigue. Ways to help yourself feel a bit better. No symptoms. That's right, it's possible to be 6 weeks pregnant with no symptoms whatsoever. Every pregnancy and every woman is different. For example, some women never experience morning sickness, so if you're one of the lucky few, enjoy these nausea-free days without worry.
IUI stands for intrauterine insemination, which is a fertility treatment used to increase the chances of pregnancy. The procedure involves placing sperm directly into a woman's uterus to facilitate fertilization. IUI is commonly used to treat infertility due to low sperm count, decreased sperm motility, or issues with cervical mucus. Prior to the procedure, the woman may receive ovulation-inducing medication to increase the likelihood of successful fertilization. IUI is a relatively simple and non-invasive procedure that can be performed in a doctor's office. It is usually painless and does not require anesthesia. The success rate of IUI varies depending on several factors, including age, fertility issues, and the number of insemination cycles performed. The risks of IUI are minimal, but there is a small risk of infection or discomfort. IUI is often combined with other fertility treatments, such as in vitro fertilization, IVF, to improve the chances of pregnancy. Overall, IUI can be an effective treatment option for couples struggling with infertility, but it is important to discuss all available options with a fertility specialist to determine the best course of action.
Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the topic of normal delivery and discussing whether it's the right choice for expecting mothers. Giving birth is a transformative experience, and there are various methods available. Let us explore the pros and cons of opting for a normal delivery. Point 1. Natural process. Host. Normal delivery, also known as vaginal birth, is a natural process that has been practiced for centuries. Many argue that it is the way our bodies are designed to bring new life into the world. Pro, natural process, normal delivery allows the mother to experience the natural progression of labor, which can enhance the bond between mother and child. It also allows the mother's body to release hormones, such as oxytocin, which aid in breastfeeding and postpartum. Recovery. Con, pain and discomfort. While normal delivery is a natural process, it can involve intense pain and discomfort during labor. This can be challenging for some women, and pain management techniques like breathing exercises and epidurals may be necessary. Point 2. Faster recovery. Host. Another aspect to consider is the recovery period after childbirth. Let us take a closer look at the pros and cons related to recovery. Pro. Faster recovery. Compared to a cesarean section, normal delivery typically results in a shorter hospital stay and faster postpartum recovery. Women who have a normal delivery resume their daily activities and care for their newborn. Con. Physical trauma. Despite the faster recovery, normal delivery can cause physical trauma, such as perineal tears. Recovery from these tears can take time and require additional care and attention. Point 3. Lower risk of complications. Host. Ensuring the safety of both the mother and baby during childbirth is a top priority. Let us discuss the pros and cons associated with the risk of complications. Pro. Lower risk of complications. In many cases, normal delivery is considered a safer option compared to cesarean sections. It carries a lower risk of infection, blood loss, and complications related to anesthesia. It also promotes natural immune system development for the newborn. Con. Unpredictability. Normal delivery is not without risks. Complications such as umbilical cord prolapse or shoulder dystocia can occur during labor. These situations require immediate medical intervention to ensure the well-being of both mother and baby. Point 4. Support and guidance. Host. Having a strong support system and access to guidance is crucial during childbirth. Let us explore the pros and cons related to support and guidance during normal delivery. Pro. Emotional support. Many women find comfort and reassurance in having their loved ones present during labor. The support of a partner, family members, or adult and provide encouragement. Con. Limited control. While having a support system is beneficial, the process of normal delivery can sometimes be unpredictable. This lack of control can be challenging for some women, leading to increased stress and anxiety. Conclusion. Host. In conclusion, the decision to opt for a normal delivery or any other birthing method is a personal one that should be made after careful consideration. Let us summarize the pros and cons we've discussed. Normal delivery is a natural process that promotes the release of beneficial hormones and strengthens the mother-child bond. Faster recovery and shorter hospital stay are advantages of normal delivery, but physical trauma such as perineal tears may occur. Emotional support during labor can be comforting, but the lack of control in the process can cause stress and anxiety. Remember, every pregnancy is unique, and it's essential to consult with healthcare professionals to make an informed decision. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights to help you make the best choice for yourself and your baby. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Title: Effective PCOS Treatment, 20 Key Steps to Manage Polycystic Ovary Syndrome. 1. Introduction. Greet your viewers and provide a brief overview of PCOS. Mention the importance of early diagnosis and management. 2. Understanding PCOS. Explain what PCOS is and its impact on women's health. Highlight common symptoms such as irregular periods, acne, and weight gain. 3. Seek professional help. Emphasize the importance of consulting a healthcare professional for a proper diagnosis. Encourage viewers to find a healthcare provider experienced in managing PCOS. Lifestyle modifications. Discuss the role of diet and exercise in managing PCOS symptoms. Suggest a balanced diet with emphasis on whole foods and regular physical activity. 5. Weight management. Address the link between PCOS and weight gain. Provide tips on healthy weight loss strategies, if applicable. 6. Medication options. Briefly explain common medications prescribed for PCOS, such as birth control pills and anti-androgens. Highlight the importance of medication adherence. 7. Nutritional supplements. Discuss supplements like inositol and vitamin D that may benefit women with PCOS. Emphasize consulting a healthcare professional before starting any supplement regimen. 8. Fertility considerations. Touch on the challenges PCOS may pose to fertility. Mention fertility treatments and options for those planning to conceive. 9. Hormonal balance. Explain how hormonal imbalances play a role in PCOS. Discuss hormone therapy options prescribed by healthcare professionals. 10. Regular monitoring. Stress the need for regular checkups and monitoring of PCOS symptoms. Encourage open communication with healthcare providers. 11. Stress management. Discuss the impact of stress on PCOS symptoms. Suggest stress reduction techniques such as meditation and yoga. 12. Sleep hygiene. Highlight the importance of adequate sleep for overall health. Discuss the link between PCOS and sleep disturbances. 13. Skincare. Address skin-related concerns associated with PCOS. Provide skincare tips to manage acne and other skin issues. 14. Customized treatment plans. Acknowledge that PCOS treatment is not one size fits all. Encourage viewers to work with their healthcare providers to develop personalized plans. 15. Educational resources. Recommend reliable sources for further PCOS education. Mention reputable websites and support groups. 16. Community support. Emphasize the value of connecting with others who have PCOS. Mention online forums or local support. 17. Ongoing education. Encourage viewers to stay informed about new developments in PCOS research. Highlight the importance of staying proactive in managing one's health. 18. Mind-body connection. Discuss the impact of mental health on PCOS. Encourage practices that promote a healthy mind-body connection. 19. Long-term outlook. Discuss the long-term management of PCOS. Address the potential impact on overall health as women age. 20. Conclusion. Summarize key points. Encourage viewers to take a proactive approach to their PCOS management. Remember to tailor the script to your audience and provide accurate, up-to-date information. The effects of teenage pregnancy. 20 key points. 1. Introduction. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic, the effects of teenage pregnancy. 2. Higher health risks. Teenage mothers often face higher health risks during pregnancy compared to older women. Educational challenges. Teen moms are more likely to drop out of school, limiting their educational and career opportunities. 4. Economic impact. Teenage pregnancy can contribute to financial strain on families and communities. 5. Emotional stress. Young parents may experience heightened emotional stress due to the challenges of parenthood at an early age. 6. Impact on mental health. Teenage mothers are at a higher risk of experiencing mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. 7. Social stigma. Teen moms often face social stigma and judgment from peers and the community. 8. Parenting skills. Being a parent requires skills that young individuals might not have fully developed, impacting effective parenting. 9. Relationship strain. Teenage pregnancies can strain relationships, leading to higher rates of breakups. 10. Limited social life. Young parents may find it challenging to maintain an active social life due to parenting responsibilities. 11. Child development. Children born to teenage parents may face developmental challenges. 12. Single parenthood. Teenage pregnancies often lead to single parenthood, which can be challenging for both the parent and child. 13. Healthcare access. Access to proper healthcare may be compromised, affecting both maternal and child health. 14. Generational cycle. Teenage pregnancy can perpetuate a cycle as children of teen moms become teen parents themselves. 15. Limited career opportunities. Teen moms often face difficulties pursuing and maintaining careers, impacting their financial independence. 16. Child poverty. Children of teenage parents are at a higher risk of living in poverty. 17. Higher rates of preterm births. Teenage pregnancies are associated with higher rates of preterm births, affecting the baby's health. 18. Child abuse. Risk. Teen parents may be at a higher risk of unintentional child abuse due to lack of experience and stress. 19. Impact on educational goals. Teen moms may struggle to achieve their educational goals, limiting their potential in various fields. 20. Prevention and support. It's crucial to focus on prevention and provide support systems to help reduce the impact of teenage pregnancy on individuals and society. Closing. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed.
Baby development at 15 weeks. Your baby is about the size of an apple. Your baby is around the size of an apple or a navel orange. It measures around 4 inches, 10 centimeters, from crown to rump. It weighs approximately 70 grams, which is equivalent to 0.15 pounds. Baby weight at 15 weeks is similar to the weight of one chicken egg. Your baby at week 15. Pregnancy week 15, fetal development. Your baby at 15 weeks pregnant has already formed all its vital organs, so now it's time to grow bigger and stronger. Among the milestones of week 15 of pregnancy fetal development is the beginning of bone ossification. The muscles are strengthening, and the bones are becoming harder. By now, the baby has longer limbs and can move its joints. Although it's not common, some women can feel baby movements at 15 weeks pregnant. Your baby is also practicing how to breathe outside your womb. She is actively drawing in amniotic fluid through her nose. It is getting into the upper respiratory tract, developing the lungs. The baby's skin is still very translucent, and small blood vessels are forming under it. Your 15-week fetus is also practicing other reflexes, such as swallowing and sucking. At 15 weeks of pregnancy, your baby is also looking much cuter, since its head is now proportional to the rest of its body. Their skin is getting covered in very fine hair, which is called lanugo and helps keep the baby warm. In the womb, a 15-week baby is also able to hear your voice. Make sure you talk to your baby constantly, 15 weeks. Curious why your body is, probably, finally starting to look pregnant? It's because at 15 weeks pregnant, your baby is quickly growing bigger each week. He's as long as 4 inches right now and weighs around 2.5 ounces. Baby is looking more like a baby. With each passing week, your fetus is also looking more and more like the baby you're picturing in your dreams. By now, the ears are positioned properly on the sides of the head, they used to be in the neck, and the eyes are moving from the side of the head to the front of the face, where they'll soon meet your loving gaze. Sense of taste. Your baby is forming taste buds, and nerves begin connecting them to the brain. By about 20 weeks, your baby's taste buds will be fully formed. During pregnancy, molecules of what you eat pass through your bloodstream and make it into your amniotic fluid. But your baby doesn't actually taste what you're eating, so don't worry that they won't enjoy what you're having for dinner. Baby movement. Your baby's legs are growing longer than their arms now, and they can move all of their joints and limbs. Your active baby is moving constantly, though you can't feel it yet. Your baby's face. Your baby is looking more like a little person, with eyelids, eyelashes, nails, hair, and well-defined fingers and toes. If you could see inside your womb, you'd catch your baby sucking a thumb, yawning, stretching, and making faces. What's happening in my body? Your baby is growing quickly and comes with a lot of packaging, the amniotic sac and fluid, and their own food supply, placenta. You could start getting the odd jabbing pain on the sides of your bump. This is known as round ligament pain. Putting your feet up and resting can help. Your skin could also feel a bit itchy. It might help to use an unperfumed moisturizer, wear loose cotton clothing, and have a cool bath. If the itching gets worse, especially at night, talk to your doctor or midwife. 15 weeks pregnant lifestyle. Make sure you're getting enough calcium. Since your baby's bones are beginning to ossify, calcium is more important than ever. A prenatal supplement should be able to provide the calcium you need, but you can also increase your dietary intake for an extra boost. Monitor your weight gain. Drastic weight gain can be a sign of preeclampsia. Talk to your doctor if you think you're gaining too many pounds. Keep a healthy diet. You've probably made some healthy dietary changes in the previous weeks, and your 15 weeks pregnant diet should stay healthy. This will help you avoid excessive weight gain. Stay safe. Although it's advisable to exercise during your pregnancy, 15 weeks pregnancy precautions include avoiding contact sports or sports that carry a risk of falling, like horse riding. Go to the dentist. It might not be pleasant, but taking care of your teeth can actually lead to a healthier pregnancy. Women who develop gingivitis during pregnancy have a higher risk of complications, including preterm birth. Second trimester pregnancy symptoms at 15 weeks. Your pregnancy symptoms may include swollen and bleeding gums, pains on the side of your belly, caused by your expanding womb, known as round ligament pains, headaches, nosebleeds, feeling bloated, indigestion and heartburn, sore breasts, leg cramps, feeling hot, dizziness, swollen hands and feet, urine infections, vaginal infections, darkened skin on your face or brown patches. This is known as cloasma or the mask of pregnancy. Greasier, spotty skin, thicker and shinier hair. You may also experience symptoms from earlier weeks, such as morning sickness, a heightened sense of smell, mood swings, a white milky pregnancy discharge from your vagina and light spotting. Seek medical advice for any bleeding.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to discuss the early signs of labor that expectant mothers should be aware of. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any updates. Let us get started. The first sign is lightening. This occurs when the baby drops lower into the pelvis, relieving pressure on the diaphragm. Moms-to-be might feel increased pelvic pressure and notice their baby bump is lower. Braxton Hicks contractions. Next up, Braxton Hicks contractions. These are irregular, painless contractions that help prepare the uterus for labor. They may feel like a tightening or hardening of the belly. Increased discharge. As labor approaches, you might experience increased vaginal discharge. This is known as the mucus plug, and it protects the cervix during pregnancy. Losing it is a sign that labor could be near. Nesting instinct, feeling an uncontrollable urge to clean and organize that's the nesting instinct kicking in. Many expectant mothers experience this surge of energy right before labor. Diarrhea or nausea, hormonal changes can lead to gastrointestinal changes too. Diarrhea or nausea might occur as your body prepares for labor. Back pain, persistent lower back pain can be a sign of labor, as the baby's head presses down on the pelvis and sacrum. Rupture of membranes, when the amniotic sac ruptures, commonly known as the water breaking, it's a clear indication that labor is imminent. This might be a gush of fluid or a slow trickle. Contractions, last but not least, true labor contractions. These are regular, progressively intensifying contractions that help the cervix dilate and efface. Conclusion, remember, every pregnancy is different, and not all women will experience these signs in the same way or order. If you notice any of these signs or have concerns, always reach out to your healthcare provider. Stay tuned for more pregnancy-related content and take care. See you in the next video. Outro. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of our future videos. Stay safe and take care. Bye.
Welcome to our review of in vitro fertilization, or IVF, a common treatment option for couples attempting to conceive. First, a basic explanation of how IVF works. The procedure starts with a woman taking medicine to encourage the development of numerous eggs in her ovaries. Once the eggs are ready, they are extracted during a small surgical operation. Next, the eggs are fertilized with the partner's or a donor's sperm in a laboratory dish. The resultant embryos are then transferred to the woman's uterus, with the goal that at least one will implant and result in a healthy pregnancy. IVF is often advised for couples who have been trying to conceive for at least 1 year without success, or for those with a known reproductive condition such as blocked fallopian tubes or low sperm count. It's crucial to understand that IVF is not always successful on the first try, and numerous rounds may be required to obtain a pregnancy. Additionally, IVF may be a physically and emotionally hard procedure, so it's crucial to have support and advice from a fertility professional and counselor. Whether you and your spouse are contemplating IVF, it's crucial to have a comprehensive examination and conversation with a fertility expert to see if it's the best decision for you. Thank you for watching. We hope this summary has been useful in understanding the fundamentals of IVF and the possibilities it has for families dealing with infertility.
10 weeks pregnant. Your baby's development. Your baby has come a long way in just a few short weeks. That little head is taking on a rounder, more human shape, and by now all the internal organs should be in place and starting to work together. Tiny tooth buds have begun to, toes are growing longer, and the webs that had been between each finger and toe are starting to disappear. At the moment, your baby's eyes, eyelids, and ears are continuing to develop, but they've still got some growing to do before they're fully formed. The size of the fetus at 10 weeks pregnant. Your little one is still growing very quickly. At 10 weeks, the average fetus is about the size of a strawberry, measuring approximately 1 inch from crown to rump. Mom's body at 10 weeks pregnant. Your uterus is about the size of a large orange at this point, whereas before you it was about the size of a small pear. Around this time, you likely have had or will soon have a visit with your healthcare provider for a thorough examination. At this appointment, your provider may do an internal and external abdominal exam to determine the size and position of your baby, as well as take blood samples for a variety of other tests. These blood tests may be used to determine if you have any infections, what your blood type and Rh factor are, and whether your own immunizations are up to date. 10 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 10 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Morning sickness. You're not alone if you're 10 weeks pregnant and you're still suffering from morning sickness. The good news? You're likely to start feeling better soon. Morning sickness often goes away after you enter the second trimester. Keep in mind, some moms-to-be experience a more severe form of morning sickness called hyperemesis gravidarum. If you suspect you may have this, speak to your healthcare provider. Round ligament pain. Of all of the pregnancy symptoms you may be experiencing around this time, this one is among the most uncomfortable. Round ligaments are two of the ligaments in your pelvis that help support the uterus, and as your baby grows during pregnancy they stretch and soften. When these ligaments tighten, you may feel pain on one or both sides of your abdomen. Changing positions in bed or doing strenuous exercise may bring on this pain. Light stretching and gentle movements may help relieve the discomfort. If this symptom doesn't go away on its own, or if you also have a fever, call your healthcare provider. Minimal weight gain. Even though your clothes may be fitting a bit tighter, you may not have gained much weight, and you may even have lost a little if you've been dealing with morning sickness. Be sure to talk to your doctor if you're concerned. Exhaustion. You might feel like napping at every opportunity. This could be thanks to the increased levels of the hormone progesterone in your body. Headaches. Some moms-to-be get the occasional headache during pregnancy. If you're experiencing this symptom, try to rest in a darkened room and apply an ice pack to your head or neck to help relieve the pain. Contact your healthcare provider if the headache persists or is severe. Mood swings. Hormonal changes may play a role in the highs and lows you feel when you're about 10 weeks pregnant. You may find it helpful to distract yourself by chatting with friends, watching funny TV shows or movies, or treating yourself to a massage. Just be sure to choose a trained masseuse who knows about safe massage techniques for pregnant women. Vaginal discharge. You might be seeing more vaginal discharge than before, which is caused by your increased blood supply and higher hormone levels. This normal vaginal discharge is known as leukorrhea, and you can expect to see a clear to milky colored, nearly odorless discharge that may appear slightly yellowish on your underwear. Contact your healthcare provider, though, if you notice a strong odor or color changes, or if you experience itching or bleeding around the vaginal area. Acne. If you're experiencing acne now and didn't before you got pregnant, or if your acne is worse now than before, it may symptoms. And remember that it's just one of those pesky pregnancy hormone-related symptoms that should clear soon after your baby is born.
"17 weeks baby development. How big is your baby at 17 weeks pregnant?" The baby is around 5.1 inches this stage. This is roughly the size of a potato. The skin is loose and wrinkled and the fetus has a lot of growing to do. By the time of the delivery, he or she will fill out their skin more normally. Around this stage of pregnancy, the fetus starts to look more human. In addition to hair growing on the head, the eyebrows and eyelashes are also developing. The eyelids are shut, but the eyes themselves can move and the mouth can also open and close. The fingernails and toenails are growing, and your bundle of joy has also developed a firm grip. Your baby's been getting bigger and bigger over the last couple of weeks, and this means that he or she has needed a larger placenta. Remember that the placenta is the organ that supplies nutrition to the fetus, removes waste products, and fulfills other important roles. By the end of your pregnancy, the placenta will weigh around 510 grams. Your baby now has doubled in weight in the last 2 weeks. Fat begins to form, helping your baby's heat production and metabolism. The lungs are beginning to exhale amniotic fluid, and the circulatory and urinary systems are working. Your baby's bones. Your baby's skeleton is changing from soft cartilage to bone. Support your baby's bone health, and your own, by eating calcium-rich foods. Getting enough calcium also reduces your risk of hypertension and preeclampsia. The umbilical cord. The umbilical cord, your baby's lifeline to the placenta, is growing stronger and thicker. By the end of pregnancy, it will be approximately 9 inches long and an inch thick. The umbilical cord delivers nutrients to your baby and ferries away waste products. Your baby's skin. Sweat glands are starting to develop. And by next week, the layers of your baby's skin will be fully formed. Your baby when you're 17 weeks pregnant. Your baby is getting bigger all the time and might now weigh more than the placenta. Your baby is about 13 centimeters from head to bottom and about 150 grams. Your baby's external sex organs are completely formed. The kidneys are working, and your baby passes urine every 50 minutes or so. Your baby will also swallow some urine, which is sterile, in the amniotic fluid. This is normal. Loud noises might make your baby startle. Your baby's taste buds are working, and your baby can tell the difference between sweet and bitter. What does my baby look like? Your baby, or fetus, is around 12 centimeters long, from head to bottom, and weighs around 150 grams. That's roughly the size of a pomegranate and the weight of a ball of mozzarella. Your baby can move their eyes, although they'll stay shut for now. React to loud noises, open and close their mouth. Your baby's fingernails are starting to grow and will have their own unique fingerprints. Even identical twins have different fingerprints. 17, your second trimester. You might start to feel your baby move now. You will not be able to tell exactly what your baby's up to, but soon you could be feeling every kick, punch, hiccup and somersault. Your baby's movements. Many women spot the first signs of their baby moving between 18 and 24 weeks. Inside your tummy, you might feel bubbling, fluttering, rolling. You might find that your baby moves more after meals, when you listen to loud music, when you rub your tummy and talk to your baby, when you are relaxing. Here are some of the other symptoms you may be experiencing: tiredness and difficulty sleeping, swollen or bleeding gums, pain on the side of your belly, headaches, nosebleeds, bloating or constipation, indigestion.
8 weeks pregnant, your baby's development. This week, hands and feet are forming tiny fingers and toes, and those arms are able to flex at the elbows and wrists. At this point, eyes begin to develop pigment, and genitals are forming too, although it's still too soon to know whether you're expecting a boy or a girl. If you feel like taking a guess though, have some fun with our baby gender quiz. These external features aren't the only things developing, the internal organs are making strides. As the intestines form, they start to take up space in the umbilical cord because there's not enough room in your baby's abdomen yet. Even at this early stage, the intestines are working to carry waste away from the body. A month from now, when there's more room in your little one's belly, the intestines will move out of the cord and back into the abdomen. The size of the embryo at 8 weeks pregnant. Your baby has already come a long way, and soon, growth will speed right up. Your little one is about the size of a raspberry this week, just 0.5 to 0.6 inch long, crown to rump. Mom's body at 8 weeks pregnant. By the time you're 8 weeks pregnant, pregnancy symptoms will be in full swing. Your clothes may start to pinch a little, but on the plus side, you may be able to hear your baby's heartbeat for the first time, something to make up for the not-so-pleasant symptoms you may have been experiencing. You may be wondering when you will start showing. 8 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 8 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Morning sickness. You may be dealing with nausea and even vomiting right about now. The good news is morning sickness symptoms usually subside during the second trimester, and you're almost there. For now, try nibbling on crackers before you get up, and aim for 5 or 6 small meals a day, rather than 3 large ones. Food and smell aversions. Certain tastes and odors that have never bothered you before may seem overbearing or repugnant. thanks to increased hormones that amplify your sense of smell and make your stomach feel as if you're on a wild roller coaster ride. Diarrhea. Your digestive system may be far more sensitive now. Make sure you're practicing healthy eating habits and staying hydrated. Contact your healthcare provider if the diarrhea lasts longer than 24 hours or is accompanied by any other symptoms, and do not take anti-diarrheal medicine or any medication before checking with your provider. Frequent urination. Yes, you may still be making lots of extra trips to the bathroom. This symptom will come and go throughout the rest of your pregnancy. Uterus expands, both of which put pressure on your bladder. Abdominal cramping. This symptom can be associated with the continued growth of your uterus. Back pain. By the time you are 8 weeks pregnant, back pain may strike, particularly around the lower back. That's because the muscles in your back are working a bit harder than usual as your weight is redistributed to accommodate your growing uterus. Furthermore, your center of gravity is changing, and those pregnancy hormones are working on relaxing ligaments in the joints of your pelvis. Light spotting. Spotting, a few drops of blood at a time, can be normal. However, be sure to talk to your healthcare provider if you feel at all concerned and call right away if you notice heavier bleeding. Fatigue. Your progesterone levels are increasing, which can often leave you feeling more tired. Go ahead and grab some extra snooze time whenever you can. If you're feeling exhausted, listen to your body and try to take it easy. Trouble sleeping. Changing hormone levels, discomfort, and extra trips to the restroom often add up to disturbed sleep. Try listening to peaceful music or reading a book if you're feeling wide awake. You can also try drinking warm milk or taking a shower or bath before bed. Some lying on their left side is helpful as it improves blood circulation. These may help you feel more comfortable too.
Introduction. Emphasize the transformative journey of pregnancy. Discuss the emotional and physical changes women experience. Calculating weeks. Clarify that the LMP method is a standard for tracking pregnancy. Note that not all months have the same number of days, so weeks may not align perfectly. Month-to-week conversion. Break down weeks further. It's like the baby's heartbeat starting around week 6. Trimesters. Detail major developments in each trimester, such as organ formation and fetal movement. Discuss common symptoms and changes experienced by the mother. Due date calculation. Explain the Naegele's rule for estimating the due date. Stress the importance of ultrasounds for accurate dating and monitoring fetal growth. Common pregnancy terms. Elaborate on terms like term, preterm, and postterm. Discuss the potential challenges and care associated with preterm births. Tips for tracking. Recommend apps that provide daily insights and tips. Suggest creating a pregnancy journal to document experiences and questions for healthcare providers. Closing. Reinforce the uniqueness of each pregnancy journey. Express support for viewers going through this experience. Disclaimer. Emphasize that the provided information is general and may not cover specific cases. Encourage seeking professional advice for personalized guidance. Call to action. Ask viewers to share their pregnancy stories or questions. Remind them to consult healthcare providers for accurate and personalized information.
Pregnancy, childbirth, and all the associated experiences are, in my personal opinion, the most extraordinary processes in human biology. However, it's essential to recognize that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Despite the beauty of children, the journey of bringing them into the world can entail some uncomfortable consequences. Likely plays a significant role. HCG, or human chorionic gonadotropin, doubles every 48 to 72 hours during the first 12 weeks of pregnancy, peaking and then declining. Higher levels may indicate multiple pregnancies or issues like Down syndrome. While most experience relief by weeks 12 to 16, some endure severe morning sickness throughout, known as hyperemesis gravidarum, which poses serious challenges. Moving on to fatigue, progesterone, and its metabolite, allopregnanolone, are key players. Progesterone levels rise steadily throughout pregnancy, contributing to drowsiness due to enhanced responsiveness to the neurotransmitter GABA. Fatigue tends to ebb in the second trimester before resurfacing in the third, influenced by various hormonal changes and the physical and emotional toll of pregnancy. Another common phenomenon is changes in taste, often characterized by a metallic or bitter flavor. While the mechanism isn't fully understood, estrogen likely plays a significant role. Pregnant individuals, particularly females with elevated estradiol levels, report alterations in taste perception, affecting food preferences and aversions. Lastly, the third trimester brings physical discomfort as the expanding uterus displaces surrounding organs. The greater omentum, intestines, stomach, liver, gallbladder, and even the heart and lungs undergo significant shifts to accommodate the growing fetus. While these changes are awe-inspiring, they undoubtedly contribute to discomfort. There are numerous other transformations in a mother's body during pregnancy, including alterations in liver metabolism, kidney function, and digestive system, peristalsis. Feel free to suggest topics for future videos in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Balancing act. A guide for pregnant working women. Managing work while being pregnant can be a challenging but manageable experience. Here are some tips for pregnant women who are also working. 1. Communication with your employer. Inform your employer about your pregnancy in a timely manner. This allows them to make any necessary adjustments and accommodations. Discuss your plans for maternity leave and ensure you understand your company's policies regarding pregnancy and parental leave. 2. Schedule regular prenatal checkups. Attend all necessary prenatal appointments to ensure the health of both you and your baby. Communicate with your employer and discuss any necessary time off. 3. Flexible work arrangements. If possible, explore flexible work options such as telecommuting or adjusting your work hours to accommodate your changing needs and energy levels. 4. Take breaks and rest. Listen to your body and take breaks when needed. Short breaks can help alleviate fatigue and stress. Ensure you have a comfortable chair and workspace to support your changing body. 5. Stay organized. Use tools like calendars, planners, or apps to stay organized and manage your workload efficiently. Prioritize tasks and focus on what's most important to reduce stress. 6. Delegate tasks. If you have the opportunity, delegate tasks that can be handled by others. This can help lighten your workload and reduce stress. 7. Stay hydrated and eat well. Proper nutrition is crucial during pregnancy. Stay hydrated and eat balanced, healthy meals to maintain your energy levels. 8. Seek support from colleagues. Let your colleagues know about your pregnancy, especially if it may affect your work in any way. They can provide support and understanding. 9. Create a comfortable workspace. Make your workspace more comfortable by adding cushions or ergonomic accessories as needed. 10. Know your rights. Familiarize yourself with your rights as a pregnant employee. Understanding your legal protections can help ensure fair treatment in the workplace. 11. Plan for maternity leave. Work with your employer to plan for your maternity leave. Make sure you understand how your role will be covered during your absence. Remember, it's essential to prioritize your health and the health of your baby during this time. Don't hesitate to communicate openly with your employer, seek support from your colleagues, and make adjustments as needed to manage the demands of both work and pregnancy.
5 weeks pregnant symptoms. Pregnancy symptoms are unique and unpredictable. 2 people can each have healthy pregnancies without any of the same symptoms. Bad nausea in your first pregnancy, but no morning sickness in a later pregnancy. The swiftly rising levels of the hormones human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, and progesterone are responsible for variance. You can expect any of the following week 5 pregnancy symptoms. 1. Morning sickness. Don't be fooled by the word morning. Nausea and vomiting can happen at any time during the day. While morning sickness typically begins during week 6 of pregnancy, some people experience it earlier. Eating several small meals throughout the day, instead of 2 or 3 big meals, may help to relieve these symptoms. Call your doctor if you can't keep any food or liquid down. This may be a sign of hyperemesis gravidarum, which is a rare disorder that involves continual nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. It sometimes requires inpatient treatment at a hospital. 2. Lightheadedness. Your blood pressure tends to run lower than usual during pregnancy. This can cause dizziness and even fainting. If you feel dizzy, sit down if you're standing or pull over if you're driving. 3. Frequent urination. As your uterus expands, it can press against your bladder. This will likely cause you to need to urinate more frequently. Go when you have the urge so that you avoid bladder infections. Drink plenty of water to avoid becoming dehydrated. 4. Abdominal cramps. You may experience mild cramping or bloating. This can be caused by the egg implanting or from your uterus stretching. While mild cramping shouldn't cause alarm, contact your doctor immediately if you experience severe pain that doesn't go away. 5. Vaginal bleeding. Light bleeding, also known as spotting, around the time of your missed period is usually considered implantation bleeding. While spotting can be caused by many factors, always let your doctor know if you notice any spotting or bleeding at any time during pregnancy. 6. Fatigue. As your progesterone levels increase, you may find yourself feeling sleepy and losing energy. Fatigue is most common during the first trimester, but some people will experience fatigue throughout their pregnancy. 7. Breast changes. You may experience tender, sore, swollen, or fuller breasts as your hormone levels change. This is one of the earliest symptoms of pregnancy and may appear soon after conception. 8. Food cravings and aversions. Your changing hormones can lead to a change in your appetite. You may find yourself avoiding foods you used to enjoy, or you may start craving foods you don't commonly eat. You can begin experiencing food cravings and aversions early on in your pregnancy. 9. Constipation. Your food will start moving more slowly through your digestive system to give nutrients more time to be absorbed into your bloodstream and reach your baby. This delayed transit can lead to constipation. Eating more fiber and drinking lots of fluids can help relieve or eliminate constipation. 10. Increased vaginal discharge. Vaginal discharge during pregnancy may be expected. It should be thin, white, milky, and mild smelling. If the discharge is green or yellowish, has a strong smell, or is accompanied by redness or itching, you should contact your doctor. This is likely a sign of a vaginal infection. 11. Mood swings. Pregnancy can cause a lot of emotions. Not only can the idea of a new baby cause emotional stress, but the changes in your hormones can also affect your emotions. It's perfectly fine to feel a variety of emotions from day to day, such as elation, sadness, anxiety, fear, and exhaustion. If these feelings are extreme or last more than a few days, consult your doctor right away. Warning signs of a miscarriage. According to the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, about 10% of pregnancies end in miscarriage. Signs of a miscarriage include vaginal bleeding, the most common sign, which tends to be heavier than spotting and may contain clots. Abdominal or pelvic cramps. Back pain. Call your doctor if you experience any bleeding during pregnancy. An ectopic or a tubulid pregnancy is a pregnancy that grows outside the uterus, most often in the fallopian tube. This type of pregnancy isn't viable and can be life-threatening to the birthing parent. Symptoms of an ectopic pregnancy include vaginal bleeding, pelvic pain or cramping, possibly on one side, shoulder pain, dizziness or fainting. Call your doctor right away if you feel as though you are having symptoms of an ectopic pregnancy. Your baby development. The 5th week of pregnancy marks the start of the embryonic period. This is when baby's body systems and structures begin to form, such as the heart, brain, and spinal cord. Your baby's heart beats at a steady rate now, though it may not be detected by ultrasound for another 1 or 2 weeks. The placenta is also starting to develop. At this stage, your baby doesn't look like a baby yet. The embryo is growing quickly, but it's still very small, about the size of a pen tip or a sesame seed. Around this time, baby initially measures just 2 to 3 millimeters. Your body is gearing up to go through big changes, too. Pregnancy hormone levels are rapidly rising, and your uterus will begin to grow. You won't look pregnant for a couple more months, but you may start to experience symptoms now. Twin development at week 5. If you're carrying multiples, you may be able to detect your babies through an early ultrasound during week 5. Your babies are measured in millimeters at this point, but you might see 2 gestational sacs or even a couple of tiny fetal poles as the week goes on. Occasionally, you'll detect 2 gestational sacs at this early stage, but only 1 baby at a later ultrasound. This is called vanishing twin syndrome. There's often no clear reason for the loss, per 2021 research. You may have cramping and bleeding, or you may have no symptoms at all.
10 healthcare needs of pregnant teenagers and their babies. 1. Pregnant teenagers have unique healthcare needs that require specialized care and attention. 2. Prenatal care is critical for ensuring a healthy pregnancy and reducing the risk of complications for both the mother and baby. 3. Teenage mothers are more likely to experience pregnancy-related complications, such as preterm labor and low birth weight babies. 4. Adequate nutrition and regular exercise are essential for the health of both the mother and baby during pregnancy. 5. Teenage mothers may require additional emotional and psychological support throughout their pregnancy and after giving birth. 6. Babies born to teenage mothers are at higher risk of health problems and developmental delays. 7. Early and regular pediatric care is essential for ensuring the health and development of babies born to teenage mothers. 8. Teenage mothers may require education and support in breastfeeding, as breast milk provides essential nutrients and immunity for babies. 9. Family planning and contraception counseling should be provided to teenage mothers to prevent unintended pregnancies in the future. 10. Providing comprehensive healthcare services to pregnant teenagers and their babies is crucial for improving maternal and child health outcomes.
Nine weeks pregnant. Your baby's development. This week, your little one, now officially known as a fetus, is looking less and less like a little pink blob and instead has more of a mini baby shape. Even the tail that had been present in earlier weeks has almost disappeared. Tiny facial features continue to develop this week, including a more prominent nose and eyelids. Up top, the head is large compared to the body, while down below, little toes are now visible. Internal organs are also forming, including the digestive and reproductive systems, meaning that the intestines as well as testes or ovaries are growing. Now that you're 9 weeks pregnant, your little one may be starting to move, thanks to some recent muscle development. But you'll have to wait until sometime in the second trimester to actually feel these movements. The size of the fetus at 9 weeks pregnant. At 9 weeks, the fetus is about the size of a cherry. Your little one may now measure 0.6 to 0.7 inch long and weigh about 0.12 ounce. Mom's body at 9 weeks pregnant. Symptoms at 9 weeks pregnant may include changes to your breasts. They are probably fuller, heavier, and tender to the touch due to the enlargement of your milk glands and an increase in fatty tissue. Although your breasts will likely continue to grow throughout your pregnancy, the sensitivity will usually subside once your body adjusts to the surge of pregnancy hormones. 9 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 9 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Growing waistline. Your belly at 9 weeks pregnant may not have a pronounced, rounded look, but your pre-pregnancy clothes are probably feeling a little snug due to a combination of a thickening waistline and some bloating brought on by your old friends, pregnancy hormones. Spotting. You may see some spotting in the first trimester. Call your healthcare provider if you see any more than a few drops of blood. Mild uterine cramping. This is a time of rapid change in your body, and you may experience mild uterine cramping. If the cramping is severe, or if you feel other pain like lower back pain, call your doctor to rule out any problems. Morning sickness. If you haven't experienced morning sickness by now, you could be one of the lucky ones who will avoid this common symptom. But if you do get morning sickness, keep on eating smaller meals frequently throughout the day and remember to stay hydrated. Being hungrier. You may start to feel a bit hungrier than usual, so munch on some extra snacks, keeping in mind that you only need to add about 300 calories to your daily intake. Foods like fruit, cereal, and yogurt are great choices. Food cravings and aversions. Your sense of smell is heightened now, and foods and smells you once enjoyed may now seem unpleasant. On the flip side, you may now find you crave certain foods. You can feel free to indulge any food cravings you have, as long as they seem healthy. Just make sure you're sticking to a balanced diet. Always talk to your healthcare provider if you crave non-food things like dirt or chalk. Fatigue. Thanks to an increase in your levels of the hormone progesterone during the first trimester, you may find yourself sleepier than usual. Rest as much as you can during the day, particularly if you're having trouble sleeping at night. Feeling moody. If you're feeling on top of the world one minute and doomed the next, you can thank pregnancy hormonal changes. Speak to loved ones about how you're feeling. It may help you feel a little better, and seek help from your healthcare provider if your mood swings are severe. Frequent urination. Yes, those extra trips to the bathroom may still be a part of your day as your baby grows and your uterus presses against your bladder. This need to pee more often may also be caused by the increased volume of blood in your body, which makes your kidneys work overtime. Don't drink less water, as staying hydrated is important, but try to go to the restroom before you head out the door or before you go into a long meeting. If you notice a burning sensation or pain when you pass urine, call your doctor, because this can be a sign of a urinary tract infection. Acne. If you're experiencing acne now and didn't before you got pregnant, or if your acne is worse now than before, it may be one of your pregnancy symptoms. Read up on how you can combat some of those spots and blemishes, and remember that it's just one of those pesky pregnancy hormone-related symptoms that should clear soon after your baby is born.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's video about pregnancy symptoms and baby development at 27 weeks. At this point in your pregnancy, you're already well into your second trimester, and your baby is continuing to grow and develop at an incredible pace. Let's start by talking about some of the common pregnancy symptoms you may be experiencing at 27 weeks. One of the most noticeable changes may be the size and shape of your belly, which is likely to be much larger now than it was just a few weeks ago. You may also be experiencing some swelling in your feet and ankles, as well as back pain and discomfort as your baby continues to put pressure on your spine and pelvic area. Other common symptoms at this stage of pregnancy can include indigestion, heartburn, and constipation, as well as increased fatigue and difficulty sleeping. It's important to continue to take care of yourself during this time by eating a healthy diet, staying hydrated, and getting plenty of rest whenever possible. Now, let's talk about your baby's development at 27 weeks. At this stage, your baby is approximately 14.8 inches long and weighs around 2 pounds. Their eyes are now fully formed, and they are able to blink and open and close their eyes, using their sense of hearing, and may be able to recognize your voice and other familiar sounds. Your baby's lungs are continuing to develop, and they may even be practicing breathing movements in preparation for their arrival into the world. They are also beginning to store up fat, which will help to keep them warm after they are born. Another important development at this stage is the development of your baby's brain. As your baby's brain continues to grow and develop, they may begin to exhibit more complex behaviors and movements, such as grabbing onto the umbilical cord or sucking their thumb. As your due date approaches, it's important to begin thinking about your birth plan and discussing your options with your healthcare provider. This may include deciding on whether or not to use pain medication during labor, as well as considering different birthing positions and other options that can help you to have a safe and comfortable delivery. In addition to preparing for your delivery, it's also a good idea to begin thinking about your postpartum care and support. This may include arranging for help with childcare and household tasks, as well as seeking out resources for emotional support and counseling. As always, if you have any questions or concerns about your pregnancy, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider for advice and guidance. So that's it for this week's video on pregnancy symptoms and baby development at 27 weeks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today, we are at the 28-week mark, which means we are officially in the third trimester. In this video, we will discuss the symptoms you may experience at this stage of pregnancy and how your baby is developing. First, let's talk about some common symptoms you may experience during the 28th week of pregnancy. At this point, your baby is growing rapidly, which can put a lot of strain on your body. You may feel more tired than usual, and you may also experience shortness of breath as your growing baby puts pressure on your lungs. You may also experience swelling in your hands, feet, and ankles as your body retains more fluid. This is normal, but if you notice severe swelling, be sure to speak with your healthcare provider as it can be a sign of preeclampsia, a serious pregnancy complication. Heartburn and indigestion are also common during the third trimester as your growing uterus puts pressure on your stomach, leading to acid reflux. Eating small, frequent meals and avoiding spicy or acidic foods can help alleviate these symptoms. Now let's talk about your baby's development at 28 weeks. At this stage, your baby weighs around 2.5 pounds and is approximately 15 inches long. Their brain is developing rapidly, and they can now blink their eyes, which have formed fully. Your baby's lungs are also developing, and although they are not yet fully functional, they are producing surfactant, a substance that helps the lungs expand and contract. This is an important milestone in your baby's development as it prepares them for life outside the womb. Your baby's senses are also developing at this stage, and they can now hear your voice and your heartbeat. You may notice that your baby becomes more active when you talk or sing to them. As your baby continues to grow, they will start to gain more fat, which will help regulate their body temperature after birth. They will also continue to practice breathing, and by the end of the third trimester, they will be able to hiccup. So, what can you expect during the rest of the third trimester? As your due date approaches, you may experience more intense Braxton Hicks contractions, which are practice contractions that help prepare your body for labor. You may also notice an increase in vaginal discharge, which is normal but should not have a strong odor or be accompanied by itching or burning. It is also important to start preparing for labor and delivery. Talk with your healthcare provider about your birth plan and attend childbirth education classes to learn about the different stages of labor and coping techniques for pain. In summary, at 28 weeks pregnant, you may experience symptoms such as fatigue, shortness of breath, and swelling. Your baby is rapidly growing and developing, and they can now hear your voice and blink their eyes. As you move into the third trimester, be sure to continue monitoring your symptoms and preparing for labor and delivery. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more pregnancy updates.
Welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today we're going to talk about the 29th week of pregnancy and what you can expect for both your baby's development and your own body changes. Let's start with your baby. At this point, your little one is roughly the size of a butternut squash, weighing in at around 2.5 pounds and measuring about 15 inches long from head to toe. Your baby's brain is continuing to develop rapidly, and their lungs are starting to produce surfactant, a substance that helps them breathe on their own outside of the womb. Your baby's movements are becoming more pronounced, and you may start to notice a pattern of when they are most active. They are also starting to develop their sense of taste and can taste the amniotic fluid they swallow. Now, let's talk about your body changes. At 29 weeks pregnant, you may notice that your belly is getting bigger, and you're feeling more and more pregnant every day. As your uterus continues to expand, you may experience some discomfort or even pain in your lower back, hips, or pelvis. This is normal, but if you're concerned, talk to your healthcare provider. You may also notice some new symptoms, such as Braxton Hicks contractions. These are practice contractions that feel like your uterus is tightening and releasing. They're usually painless and irregular, but if you're experiencing them frequently or with any pain or discomfort, it's important to let your healthcare provider know. Other common symptoms at this stage of pregnancy include shortness of breath, heartburn, and difficulty sleeping. If you're having trouble sleeping, try sleeping on your left side with a pillow between your knees to support your lower back and hips. It's also important to keep up with your prenatal appointments and any recommended tests or screenings. At your 29-week appointment, your healthcare provider may check your blood pressure, measure your belly, and listen to your baby's heartbeat. As you enter the third trimester of pregnancy, it's important to continue taking care of yourself and your growing baby. This means eating a healthy, balanced diet, staying hydrated, and getting regular exercise. Walking, swimming, and prenatal yoga are great options for staying active during pregnancy. It's also important to prepare for your baby's arrival. Start thinking about your birth plan and what kind of experience you want. Consider taking a childbirth education class, which can help you feel more prepared and confident about labor and delivery. In addition to preparing for the birth, you'll want to start thinking about what you'll need for your baby's arrival. This includes things like a car seat, crib, diapers, and clothing. Overall, the 29th week of pregnancy is an exciting time as your baby continues to grow and develop. As always, if you have any concerns or questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for another update on your pregnancy journey. Hello and welcome to this video about 30 weeks of pregnancy and baby development. This is an exciting time for both the mother and baby as there are many changes happening. In this video, we will discuss the baby's development, the mother's physical changes, and how to take care of yourself during this period. Baby development. At 30 weeks of pregnancy, the baby is about the size of a cucumber and weighs around 3 pounds. Here are some key developments happening at this stage. Brain development. The baby's brain is growing rapidly, and the cerebral cortex is developing, which is responsible for controlling movement, sensation, and perception. Lung development. The lungs are almost fully developed, and the baby is practicing breathing movements, which will help them breathe on their own after birth. Fat deposits. The baby is accumulating fat deposits under the skin, which will help regulate their body temperature and provide energy after birth. Sensory development. The baby's senses are becoming more refined, and they can recognize sounds, light, and even taste. Movement. The baby is quite active and can move around, kick, and even hiccup. You may feel their movements quite strongly at this stage. Mother's physical changes. As the baby grows, the mother's body will also go through many changes. Here are some of the most common physical changes at 30 weeks. Weight gain. Most women will have gained around 20 to 25 pounds by this stage of pregnancy. The weight gain is essential for the baby's growth and development. Braxton Hicks contractions. These are mild contractions that may be felt in the uterus. They are not usually painful and are a sign that the uterus is preparing for labor. Stretch marks. The skin around the abdomen may begin to stretch, causing stretch marks. These usually fade after pregnancy. Fatigue. As the baby grows, the mother may feel more tired and require more rest. Shortness of breath. The growing baby can put pressure on the diaphragm, making it harder to breathe deeply. Taking care of yourself. It's essential to take care of yourself during pregnancy to ensure both you and your baby stay healthy. Here are some tips for staying healthy during the 30th week of pregnancy. Eat a healthy diet. Make sure you are eating a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and lean protein. Avoid foods that are high in sugar or fat. Stay active. Regular exercise can help you feel better and reduce stress. Walking, swimming, and prenatal yoga are all good options. Conclusion. At 30 weeks of pregnancy, the baby is growing rapidly, and the mother's body is going through many changes. It's essential to take care of yourself and attend regular prenatal checkups to ensure both you and your baby stay healthy. Remember to eat a healthy diet, stay active, get plenty of rest, and drink plenty of water. Thank you for watching, and we wish you a healthy and happy pregnancy. Hello and welcome back to our series on pregnancy. Today, we will be discussing week 31 of pregnancy and everything you need to know about your baby's development and your symptoms. So, let's get started. Baby development. At week 31, your baby is approximately 16 inches long and weighs around 3.5 pounds. Here are some of the key developments happening to your baby during this time. Rapid brain growth. Your baby's brain is growing rapidly during this time, which means that they will be able to process information more efficiently. Lung development. Your baby's lungs are almost fully developed at this point, and they are practicing their breathing movements. Sleep cycles. Your baby is now starting to have regular sleep and wake cycles. Baby fat. Your baby is putting on more baby fat, which helps regulate their body temperature after birth. Symptoms. As you enter the final trimester of your pregnancy, you may experience some new symptoms or the worsening of old ones. Here are some of the common symptoms that you may experience at week 31. Braxton Hicks contractions. You may start to experience Braxton Hicks contractions, which are mild contractions that help prepare your body for labor. Shortness of breath. As your uterus grows and pushes against your diaphragm, you may experience shortness of breath. Back pain. As your baby grows, the weight can put pressure on your back, causing discomfort. Swelling. You may experience swelling in your feet, ankles, and hands due to the increased fluid in your body. Heartburn. As your uterus grows, it can put pressure on your stomach, causing acid reflux and heartburn. Fatigue. As your body works hard to support your growing baby, you may feel more tired than usual. Frequent urination. Your baby's position may put pressure on your bladder, causing you to urinate more frequently. Tips for a healthy pregnancy. Eat a healthy diet. Make sure to eat a well-balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and other fluids throughout the day to stay hydrated. Exercise. Gentle exercise, such as walking or swimming, can help relieve some of your pregnancy symptoms and prepare your body for labor. Attend prenatal appointments. Regular prenatal appointments with your healthcare provider are essential to monitor your baby's growth and ensure a healthy pregnancy. Take childbirth classes. Childbirth classes can help prepare you and your partner for labor and delivery. Conclusion. At week 31 of pregnancy, your baby is continuing to grow and develop rapidly. You may experience some new symptoms or the worsening of old ones, but there are steps you can take to stay healthy and comfortable during this time. Remember to eat a healthy diet, stay hydrated, exercise, get plenty of rest, attend prenatal appointments, take childbirth classes, and practice relaxation techniques. You can have a healthy and happy pregnancy. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing 32 weeks pregnancy and baby development, symptoms, tips, and healthcare. As a senior gynecologist, I have had years of experience helping women through their pregnancy journey. So, without further ado, let's get started. Baby development. About the size of a large jicama, measuring around 16.7 inches long and weighing about 4 pounds. Your baby's eyes are now fully formed and can open. Bones in your baby's skull are not yet fused, which allows for easier passage through the birth canal during delivery to help fight